Hi guys, Archie Luxury live on Archie Luxury live stream channel with my good friend Timely. Let's run the intro and start the show. Hey guys, and we're live on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. How are you?
What's happening? So just for everyone else, just a bit of a heads up. You have no idea how close it was that this guy made it to air on time. I mean, I reckon it was literally right on the second he jumped in the studio.
It was on the line. It was on the line because I went to get my oil changed in the car this morning, and I actually rang. This pisses me off. I actually rang him yesterday, and I said, "Hey, are we okay? Yeah. See you tomorrow." Then I get there. I wasn't making a social call. I was checking to make sure he had the fucking parts. And I don't know what to say. What do you get angry, or do you just best just to be nice about it? What do you do?
Look, you need the work done by him. Best to be just nice about it. But you don't want it to happen too many times, right?
Yeah. Well, last time we had a similar. Maybe I should find someone else. What do you? He's an independent. I used to use him years ago. Like when I had. Last time he didn't have the right filter, but at least he was honest enough to tell me he didn't have he didn't just leave the old filter on and say, "Oh, see you later."
But this time he fucked you around. You work in the morning.
Yeah. And you know, the thing is, I said, "Oh, I said to him, can I come after 12? Oh, it's better if you come in the morning." So I fucking I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's one of these things that just really pisses you off. What do you do?
Do we know when this is going to happen?
Oh, fuck. Look, I said to him, so the part's supposed to come in. I'm going to take it after lunch, but you know what? I'll ring him before I leave to make sure he's got the bit. Okay.
The reason I'm asking is because if it's not going to happen until like next week now or something, then go get a liter of oil and top the fucking thing up.
It's still in the range. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not driving it. Okay.
What just is it to take one out of your vernacular? You don't want it to get skint on oil.
Definitely not. Not with a turbo engine. You don't.
Not with any engine.
Any engine. You don't want to fucking do that. It's hard. It just pisses you off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say. And the doctor fucked me up too, because I rang them. I said, because they had my blood pressure monitor.
Yeah.
I rang him before I made the appointment. Have you got all the tests in? Yes. Then when I get there, I haven't got this test. I thought, okay. But he had it. And then I rang up. Afterwards, I rang up and said, "Hey, I rang the place that did the blood pressure monitor, and they said, no, we sent it that day."
So he hasn't got a clue. So you got a dodgy mechanic and you got a dodgy doctor. Jesus.
Well, I wouldn't say dodgy. He's just
but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's made a mistake. It just pisses you off.
So can you give us some of the results? And here we go. We have a super chat.
EDH 614 $2. Any proof of scam received? Wiz said by end of day Tuesday.
That's true. So Wizard said he was going to send you some stuff, to show you like emails or proof of whatever. So do you want to have a quick look and see what we can see? And we have Saad, General Saad.
Let me go and have a look. Let me have a look.
Have a look. General, how are we?
How are you? How are you guys?
I'm good, man. How are you?
What's new on watches?
Yeah, good question. What's new on watches? We're too busy on worrying about what's going on with the BMW at the moment.
What happened with the BMW?
He went to go get an oil change, and the guy didn't have the filter, and just fiked him around. He was driving. So on the way back, he rang me up. Archie rang me up, and he said, "Look," he goes, "I'm on my way back. I'll be there for the show. I don't know if I'm going to be there right at the beginning. You might have to just kick it off, kind of thing, and I'll be there as soon as I can. Just a heads up, letting you know what's going on." The bloody mechanic thought I was giving him a call yesterday for, see how you go on, a bit of a social call, and hey, how's everything going? And are you okay? Really, I just want to know if you had the friggin' stuff there to take the car.
Exactly. You can get a filter yourself and then just give it.
I don't know how to fucking do these things. That will fuck the car up, okay? I have no idea what I'm doing, okay?
Archie's good at getting in and driving it.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how to use tools. Okay, definitely not going
to... No. Saad's not saying for you to do anything. He's saying...
get the filter myself.
The part and then take it to him next time and go, here is the part. Do the friggin' job.
That's a good point. But that's not how they do it. They don't do it that way. They get funny if you do that. They...
Depends. If you've got a good relationship with the guy and he keeps dicking you around on the filter, then yeah, you could say, look, I'll get it because obviously there's an issue.
And how much kilometers have you done, Archie, for changing
20,000. 20,000.
20,000, and you did not change the oil? Is that?
I changed it at 10. I changed it at 10, and it's coming up to do it again.
Every 10,000 interval is doing it.
No, 10 is maximum. I do it maximum 5,000 to 6,000 kilometers. No more than that.
Depends on the car that you have. If it's a standard, like a normal engine, it's fine. You can do it 10,000. That's the standard service interval. If you've got a very high performance engine, 5 to 7.
And do you check oil level? Do you have dipstick on these cars or no?
Fuck. Saad, the thing that really pisses me off, they have a fucking electronic reader now. You have to go in the car and it does as I hate that. You know that?
They had that on the E90 as well. They didn't have a dipstick. It's like a button you press and it tells you on the screen, but even that's not right half the time anyway.
Is it not right? Why is that?
Near enough good enough.
So ABC. Hello, ABC. Assalamu alaikum. Kaise ho, theek sir?
How are we doing?
Hey, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Arch, I've got to tell you something. Yes, I was in London, central London today, and you've been to Oxford Street, yeah?
Yes.
There's a road that cuts Oxford Street called Tottenham Court Road towards the end of Oxford Street. Yes. So I saw a guy, and I thought of you because you've told this story before. I saw a guy picking up half-smoked cigarettes from the floor.
Nice and fresh. Beautiful.
Because I thought that's what... was it your grandfather?
Yes, he was unemployed. He had
when he was unemployed. And I thought, some people, I think a lot of people have got it really hard in Britain, especially in London. London, rents are prohibitively expensive. It's getting insane, and now they're limiting what fruit and veg quantities because, well, they're trying to blame it on the conflict with Ukraine and supplies, but my friend who went to Spain said there's the shelves are full in Europe, mainland Europe.
So just quickly, sorry ABC to interrupt, but all right, you've had a chance to look. Any proof of
I got nothing. Look, maybe he I'll just ask him. Hello.
We established checks and balances with Wizard that day with Stefano, and I got nothing against Stefano. But we said we'll check in every 31 days. We're going to check in, right? He said so. fine, no problems. And also, or every 30 days. And he said he was going to provide evidence of this shit going on to you.
Yeah.
You said,
Yeah,
can you get Bear? And Bear went, I don't want any of it, right? So it was to be provided to you. That was the agreement.
I got nothing, okay? I got nothing. I talked to him on WhatsApp. I got nothing, okay? I'm just checking my email.
Probably not a good start.
Maybe he's under so much pressure. Maybe he just, he's got...
Look, I understand. I get it, right? But at the same time, if you're trying to make sure that your word, you're a stand-up guy and your word is your word, I mean, you think you'd be doing stuff like this and crossing your T's and dotting your I's so people have a little bit of faith in your word. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not gunning for the wizard but I'm just putting it out there. Like, if it was me and I was in that situation, to make sure that my word now going forward means something, I would really be doing that. Yeah.
Super chat. Here we go. Fabian Solier, 2 Swiss francs. Omega World Time or Grand Seiko SBGE 275.
Pulling that up now, Archie.
Yeah, let's see what this is, because I'm not familiar with that. It's very hard. These Seiko numbers. Do you remember any of these Seiko numbers, Saad?
Never. I don't like this Seiko word. Grand is fine, but Seiko is not.
Yes, I understand. Good point. Good point, Saad. Good point. Oh, okay. So that's the World Timer. Yeah, that's the Aquaterra.
Right.
That's actually a nice watch. That's a nice watch.
It's a bit of a chunky monkey, though. Right? Anyone that's seen it, it is a little bit of a chunky monkey. It's a little 100%. Bit on the thick side. And the other one, just waiting for it to load. Grand Seiko, that's the one there. So we have a GMT with spring drive, with a, I don't know, what would you call it? Schweppes bezel? I don't know.
I just sent a message to Wizard. Hello, Wizard. How are you going? I hope you are calm and cool. He goes, hi, Arch. I'm okay. Hanging in there. Thank you for reaching out.
Were you expecting him to come on today?
No, he was going to tell us. He was going to send me some proof of the
wiring the money.
Let's just leave it. I don't think it's going to. What do you reckon?
No, look, we've made our point now. We've said our piece. It wasn't brought up by us. One of the punters wanted to know. And so we spent, a whole 3 minutes talking about it. You've sent a message to him. Happy days. That's it. We move on, right? Until we hear back. We're not going to harp on about it. Drama. It's checks and balances.
Yeah. It was actually nice to hear some decent watch talk yesterday, wasn't it?
It was. Yes. It was very nice.
So let's get on to this watch battle here. So we have the World Timer, the Omega, which we all know has a very sexy looking dial on it. I think it's one of the better looking World Timers.
Yes. Yes. Right, so let's just look at this.
Hang on. Let's just spend some time here for a second, right? So, I do like the vertical outer, where it says Omega, that vertical sort of striped look, and it has a beautiful world globe, center globe. In a sports case, like similar to an oyster case, I guess you would say, in a way, to describe it.
Yeah.
And it has, the Omega hands on it, so forth. So it's very Omega in DNA.
Yes.
Beautiful piece. Very, very thick piece. Extremely chunky.
What I don't like is the fact you can't put generic straps on this watch easily.
Yes,
can I say that?
It's sort of like having an integrated bracelet to some degree, right?
Yeah, and I never like that. I hate it when they try and get you. They try and tie you in. AP does that too.
Yeah.
Super
so
chat.
Just quickly, you got a super chat from Der Stiefel.
Der Stiefel, Tuesday night live with the Pontiff, Fike Grand Seiko. Oh, that's an interesting photo with the second hand, isn't it?
Correct. So this is the Aquaterra, right? This is the World Time. Now
do they make it with the bracelets timely? I've seen one with the bracelet. I don't know which model was
Yeah,
it.
I'm just pulling this directly off their website. We'll see case and bracelet. So let's see if they have a bracelet shot with someone on. Well, there's no, that's got the strap. They do have a bracelet. I have seen it on the bracelet.
Yeah.
See if they have anything here. Well, there you go.
See, they have them. So so that's a better option
Yeah,
then.
we'll go to that one. We'll have a look, right?
This is a very good watch, I would say.
It's 150 meters waterproof. There are some PAMs that aren't even that waterproof.
See, Archie, this has a
14
bracelet also.
14.1 mil thick, right? But also it's got a shorter lug than the black base, so it's a bit stout. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the only downside to this watch. It'll be very top heavy, very stout. Yeah. Now let's go over to the Grand Seiko. Yeah? Let's give it some justice. Let's go over to the Grand. I won't say that S word because Saad will get the shits, and I don't want that to happen. So
No.
Two-tone bezel insert. You've got also the two-tone chapter ring on the inside. You've got that Grand Seiko style dial. You know, the whatever you want to like kind of design. Power reserve spring drive GMT. Let's see some details. $7,300 US. Dollar
Dazzlers.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question.
That watch is pound for dollar. Pound equivalent exactly the same. It's more expensive, but
44 mil and 15 mil thick. What's the
285? I prefer the 285.
Bear on the line here as well. Bear, how are you?
Hey, I just saw you talking about the watch. Did they actually own? Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Pontiff.
Hey,
hello, Bear.
So I own that Omega, not Grand Seiko, God forbid. I own that Omega War Time. The only beautiful thing on that watch is the dial, which is done in titanium, and it's truly nicely done with the heat process on titanium, the map of the world. Relatively kind of simplified process. So it's a good budget wall time piece, but it is. I have a 7.25 inches wrist, and I'm a big fuck. And I found that watch to be too big. So if you're a tiny guy, if you're smaller wrist, I would avoid that watch. And definitely, I definitely buy it if you do find its size is right. Buy it on a bracelet. Never buy on a rubber. Rubber straps from Omega are reasonably priced, but bracelets are
get it on the bracelet and then go back and get a strap or a rubber strap after. Yeah.
Exactly. The dial is beautiful. That's the big plus for this watch. But the size and even the shape is a little bit awkward, to be very honest with you. It's gonna wear a little bit smaller when you put it on a strap because it doesn't have that lug that link on a lug that kind of protrudes out
where the end link joins.
Right.
Yeah.
So rubber is kind of better choice for the wearing, but you have to have it, especially because people say, "Oh, I don't plan to sell it." Well, every watch that you buy, you have to plan to sell.
Just very quickly, Bear, could I just interrupt you? I just spoke to Wizard. I said, how are you going? I hope you're calm. I said, the audience asked about the proof of the wire for the 5711 where you got ripped off. Please send me a pic if easy for you. I won't show anyone. Just asking. Anything else I should say?
Well, Archie, I don't know. We can ask everything. As far as I know, you were supposed to get some type of update on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's today from what's going on.
Maybe he's under a lot of pressure, Bear. We just leave him?
No, not from him. From Roman. From Roman.
I'll ask him.
Ask him if he discussed with Roman and where do we stand on that. That would be probably the most important thing to me is are we getting the funds for people who got burnt?
Okay, I'll just leave it. Okay, I've just sent that off to him. And just out of interest there, you know, JJ is one of the people who got burnt too. Did you know that?
Of course, I watched this on his live stream.
Yeah, that sucks. A lot of nice people got burnt. This is
Well,
the problem.
Yeah.
Let's get some super chats going. You guys still are covering this. Sorry. You're talking
Sorry.
about...
I got to tell you, I'll be honest with you. I actually would probably go for the Amiga.
Yeah,
but
me too.
The Amiga is still expensive. It's 14.8. Fuck, 15 Aussie. Fuck, that's over 10 US.
This watch on the secondary market plummets in the value.
Tanks.
The cool thing with the Omega, though... Sorry, Bear, go. So I was going to say the cool thing with the Omega, though, is that normally when you get a world time, it's a dress watch. This is a sports watch.
Yeah. Yeah, this can pass for the sports watch 100%.
Yeah.
What's the 200 meters, right? The water resistance?
Yeah.
That's a fucking great travel watch. The only thing is that your wrist is not too small. But that Grand Seiko is even bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 44.
Oh fuck.
She's a big girl as well, but I would go the Omega. So I think look, panel, I'm going Omega. Archie, you've gone Omega. Bear, definitely Omega. You had one or you got one.
Yeah,
ABC,
I sold it.
I'm gonna go Grand Seiko.
Grand Seiko, Sard.
Omega.
Omega, there we go. So Phoenician Cedar, $2.
Oh, General and ABC are here. Hi guys.
Hello, Bear.
Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Phoenician Cedar, $2. Imagine if Grand Seiko used only GS on the dial.
I
couldn't care less.
Seiko. I really don't.
Jason, $10. Grand Seiko just released a standard model, SLGA021. That is almost identical to the previous Ali Lake Suwa SLGA007. Is this disrespectful to collectors? Grand Seiko released 80 models last year. Have they gone too far?
This is the first one that he's saying. He's saying, sorry, the 021 that they've just released.
Okay, and that's a nice looking watch.
And the 007 that they just released is this. Come on.
And what the fuck is the difference?
Not much, I'll be honest with you. The difference is the Grand Seiko logo is in gold. The handset looks marginally different, not much. I'm just flicking between the two quickly to have a look. To me, it looks pretty much the fucking same. Dead set. Like here, you have a look. Ready? You seeing that one? Bang. Yes. Now you see that one. Not much difference. Same bracelet, same case, predominantly same handset, indices. The only thing I see different really in aesthetics is the gold on the Grand Seiko logo. Right? The old one.
How much price difference is that? What's the difference in price?
Oh shit. The old one, the gold one is 8,700 Australian, and this one's 13,600.
How the fuck can they justify the difference?
Grand Seiko. What can I say?
You know, they're not doing themselves any favors by positioning their watches so high price wise. You're not going to dent the Swiss market.
The reason it worked for Rolex is because they're in demand, right? People are cutting off their leg basically to get a Rolex. It's not happening with this, so I don't understand.
MX5 NC $3. Chung Industries sounds made up. Just saying. Okay, so I have actually put that to Stefano. Can you please send me details?
Okay.
I have got nothing. Okay, there you go. I have got nothing. There's not. What can I do? Okay, guys.
So just quickly as well, Jason, this is a follow-up from the super chat, right? He's saying the 007 was a limited edition and the new is regular production. So the one that had the gold for the Grand Seiko was the limited production, and then now this is the new. This is the standard release now. And the thing is, the limited one, costless. I don't know. What do you say?
About the Grand Seiko?
Yeah, either of these two.
It's okay. It's nice. They just supplement. smooth bezel, oyster bracelet, Datejust supplement.
You reckon it'll scratch the itch though? I don't think so.
Just buy Datejust.
Yeah, buy that and move on. For the money that you're outlaying, it's too much money to spend to try and scratch the itch for something cheaper, I reckon.
I would agree.
Super chat, Pontiff.
Super chat. Here we go. Super chat. The Wicked Watch Wizard, $3. I can get a great deal with Grand Seiko.
All I'm going to say is if you actually go and try to sell your Grand Seiko or your Rolex Datejust, guess what? Watch you're going to sell much easier.
What's that?
You got to ask really?
What do you mean? What's that?
Let me just tell him, right? And I'm going to put my Archie hat on. Rolex. There you go.
What's wrong with you, Pontiff?
Der Stiefel.
I agree with you.
Super chat, Arch.
Here we go. Der Stiefel, $2. Archie, what would Captain Scheider say about Grand Seiko? Look, I don't hate Grand Seiko. I got to be totally honest with you.
For ARCHIELUXURY,
Captain Scheider would say, garbage. That's what he would say.
I miss Captain Scheider.
Yes, we've got to bring him out.
See, Mr. Stiefel is old school. He remembers that. Mr. Stiefel from Michigan.
Archie, can you do me a favor? I don't want to stop the show or anything, but can you do me a favor? Get up, go outside, go into your kitchen, get a small bit of sugar hit, come back, and fire up.
A small bit of what?
Sugar. Get a sugar hit. Get a little sugar. Come back and fire up, mate. You're lethargic. You're like a puddle in the seat today. What's going on? Come on, let's get the program.
Whack with it. I'll go and do it. 1 minute. I'll turn the aircon on.
Archie, have some fruit.
It doesn't take a lot to get Archie to go get sugar. Come on.
I know.
Look, guys, let's encourage Archie to have fruit instead of sugar. How about that?
Same thing.
I said a very small amount just to fire him up, not fucking going
sugar. We got the sugar rush. Let's get the
fruit,
Archie. Just a small bit, just enough to get your a bit happy and energetic.
I got to tell you, that's fucking disappointing. I can't see the difference between those two Grand Seikos. The same movement, both spring drives.
Let me have a good look.
That's a good question. That's probably
movement type, spring drive. Movement type, spring drive. Same shit, same caliber.
Fuck me, Dad. How can
9RA2, exact same shit.
Interesting.
What else we got here? 40 mil.
That's fucking ridiculous.
40 mil.
Why is one worth more than the other? I don't understand that. Why is one worth more than the other? That's what I.
No, what I don't understand is why is the limited edition version less than the other?
Yes.
That's asked about to me.
They should be about the same price because it's the same sort of materials and
stuff. I don't know. Maybe one doesn't have Zaratsu. Fuck, I don't know. Who knows? I'm not a GS expert here. I've got a mate who is. But
that's a dumb idea because you're confusing. If you can't justify the price difference, it's just a money grab, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of sucks. That's what I think. That's kind of.
And I mean, look, even crystal, right? Both have dual curved sapphire crystal. I mean, the specs are almost identical. It's like rinse and repeat.
Actually, I sent you a couple of pictures of a new Tudor.
Yes, you did. This was the Tudor. This is the Ducati. Ducati? Is this a Ducati? What is this one here?
Well,
this is a very sexy Tudor.
It's not well on the website yet.
It's not on the website yet. Yeah. I got to be honest with you, Bear. I've seen it before, and it's.
I don't think you've seen this one before.
ABC £5. I prefer the SB GE 285 with the more consistent color scheme.
Who can remember these friggin' codes? Honestly,
bezel and no chaptering. However, it's Rolex Explorer 2 42 mil money. Pull it up. That's beautiful.
Do you know what it
It's in
reminds me of?
titanium. It's in titanium, Archie. Who the fuck wants Grand Seiko
Titanium.
fucking spring
So-
drive in titanium?
If a Explorer 2 and a Tag Heuer Aqua Racer Quartz got together
Yeah.
and had a night out on the piss and
I love
got into
Charles.
with each other, this is what they would
Ha
make.
ha ha.
The
One month
dial, the,
later.
dial, the dial is just a foo-foo fucking snowflake bullshit.
I don't hate
Yes.
that watch. I really don't hate it. It's
Hating is a strong word. We don't hate
Well,
anything. We're just kind of
12 and a half Australian. So what's that, like 9 US or
that's
something?
fucking. That's not cheap. That's for sure.
Fucking not cheap.
it's Rolex Explorer 2 money. What are you
Yeah.
gonna buy?
It's almost Explorer 2. It's Explorer 1 39 mil money right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
41
actually,
mil.
I can pick up in England an Explorer 2 for about $7,000.
I have
Quid.
a question for General Saad.
Yes, sir.
If you have to pick up Grand Seiko versus Milgauss, what are you going for?
Keslowitz.
Good morning. How's the mic today?
No, your mic is garbage
God.
again. Sorry,
Darling.
mate.
Oh my god.
Bad.
The
I
Dalek
gotta
is
let me get my
drowning.
AirPods on. AirPods.
You sound like one of the Cylons.
You stole my speakers.
Exterminate.
General Saad, choice is Milgauss or Grand Seiko of your choice?
Milgauss Grand Seiko is too bad to be even compared to any Rolex. But
Even
if you
Milgauss.
remove
Even
the
Milgauss.
but if you remove the word Seiko from it and just put Grand, then I think it looks a little bit better.
You know, it's funny story about Grand Seiko. The reason, the first conflict I had with Goldberg was in his group, Facebook group, and I posted. Some people were talking about Grand Seiko, and I posted a comment. There's nothing grand about Seiko, and Pontiff told me so, and they immediately fucking attacked me and banned me.
Well,
They immediately attacked me and banned me. Archie, bring up that Chuda so people can take a look. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? What is this?
Yeah,
What's
this
going
is an
on?
interesting Tudor.
What's going on here, guys?
It
Is
is
this some
Just
ceramic.
while you're
bullshit or
pulling
what?
that up, the first ever Top Gear review of a Lexus was really glowing, but then the final line was,
What is this, guys?
end of the day,
What the
it's
fuck
still
is
just a
this?
Toyota.
What is this?
hello.
What is going
To
on, guys?
register.
And a NATO strap.
Yeah, of course, I need to strap. Yeah.
It's a
what is
fucking
going on,
Christian
guys?
road.
Guys, this is not
What do you
on
think?
the site, and we can obviously see this is something we haven't seen before. Is it?
New release, most likely. Wow, that looks pretty cool.
Where
What do
did
you
you
guys
see this,
think?
Bear?
Super chat.
I don't know. It just crossed my site and I picked it up.
The Wicked Watch Wizard, $3. I can get these Tudors real cheap.
Like that.
Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me.
They've
I
done a
honestly like
mock-up
the look
of
of
the
this.
Black Bay Pro with a white dial. Have you seen that? It's a mock-up.
I don't care. I quite
I
like
would
it.
love to see that. No, I have not seen that. Do you have it?
I can't remember. I just stumbled upon it on.
Dude, you need to
my
collect
other
that
problem.
for show. That's important. That's all exclusive. So is this confirmed or it's just
It's not confirmed. It's a mock-up that someone's done. It's a prediction.
I would love to see that in Black Bay Pro in a white dial. That would be fucking A, man. What color was the GMT hand?
Saying that yellowy orange.
Peachy yellow, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it was in an email sent by Everest. Let me pull it up and send it to our WhatsApp chat. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Pontiff.
Yes, sir.
Your sugar should have hit your bloodstream by now.
Sugar
What do
has
you
hit
think
me.
this?
Look at this here. You know what, Bear? This looks very similar to the Grand Tour. You know, they had these Ducati. I'm not a big fan of it, Bear. Sorry.
Oh,
Not
no,
a big
no,
fan.
trust me, I would not buy this either. It's just interesting if it's a leak, right? If you are exclusively showing a new Tudor before anyone else, would you agree?
100%, Bear. 100%. What is it? Is it ceramic? Is it PVD? What is it exactly?
I'm just joking. I actually seen it from fucking Watch Nicholas. He posted it on his channel as a picture.
Okay.
And he put
Hello, Kelsowitz.
So we gotta let's give him a
No.
credit. Can we give him
Oh
credit?
my God.
Can we give credit to Watch Nicholas? What fucking going on?
That's probably that's a proper Dalek voice. Exterminate.
Hello.
You can just do hand gestures. We will understand what you're saying.
Yes.
All right, how's
That's
Any
better.
better?
That's better. That's
Hey.
perfect.
my goodness?
That's
How we
better.
doing, boys? Paul, how are you?
Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
More to the point, how are you going?
Sorry about that. Fuck, my headphones must have broke on the trip I went on. We went out to the villages and out of the city for a few days. So.
No dramas at all. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna put it out there, right? I think this looks like a mix between Explorer 2 and this.
Yeah.
I reckon this is the
I
mummy,
agree.
and the Explorer 2 has to be the daddy.
Yeah.
And they made this
Mm.
on a frisky night out.
Yeah.
100% right. I like it.
Just putting it out there.
100%. You know what? I actually like the look of this. I love the font of the on the bezel, the font there. This is really beautiful. 12,500 Aussie. Fuck. What do you think there?
Sorry, can you repeat? I was doing something else.
5,500 Canadian Aussie for this here. You could get a second hand.
Yeah, I'm not buying this.
No.
Never. You have a super chat from Jason, $5.
Jason, $5. Just got a Black Bay Pro and love it. Amazing watch for the money. Great daily driver and inexpensive travel watch. Tudor fabric straps are fantastic. I'd agree. I like Tudor.
Yeah, I also do love Black Bay Pro. Is probably my favorite new release from Tudor. And that is amazing watch for the money.
Bear, I just got something. Someone sent me something really interesting, Bear.
So, Jason, I agree with you. Thanks for the super chat.
Now, I want to show you something. Just could you mind if I just pull up something there?
Go for it.
Pull it up, Archie. Pull it up.
Okay, look at this. This is actually very, very interesting.
But always, Jason, always buy on a bracelet. Always buy on a bracelet.
Ooh.
Oh, so that's the... Oh, thank you, ABC.
Yeah, that's the mock-up.
Holy shit.
Well, ABC,
Holy
that looks pretty fucking good.
That would be a game changer, wouldn't it?
Well, that kind of...
I would buy this watch, actually. I would buy this watch.
That's a good segue to this super chat then, isn't it? Can you just read the super chat out, Pontiff?
Super chat, Fabian Solier, 5 Swiss francs. So finally, what would be your preferred alternative to the Rolex GMT or Explorer 2?
This.
Oh.
This.
I love it.
This.
You know what, Bear? If they made a Tudor homage to the Explorer 2, I reckon the Rolex Explorer 2 would become, it would help it. It would cement it as a iconic Rolex to have.
It already is.
Okay.
I'll be right back. 2 seconds, guys.
No problems.
So if they
Kausowitz would
made
wear that watch. That's a Kausowitz watch.
That's
I
good
think
looking. I
most
don't know why
of
the
us-
date window is black, but it's good looking.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
that's-
most of us would wear this.
This
Most
is
of
just
us-
a prediction, so it's not actual watch. The people predicting what's the new watch that could come out from Tudor. I'm
Yeah.
sure they would not make the black date. That would not be good choice.
Yeah, it looks good though.
It
You know
does,
what would
eh?
be super cool, Bear, if they brought out a cream dial as well.
Oh, Archibald!
No?
Now we're talking. I would love that.
Yeah, that would be so cool, wouldn't it? What do you
Of
think
course,
of that idea?
Of course.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful. What do you think of the snowflake hands there? They're kind of different. They got the...
I never really liked snowflake hands. If you
No.
ask me, I would like
No.
to see Tudor change that, but it is
Yeah.
their thing. Yeah, I would personally like this with the Mercedes hands, but let's be honest, then it's not a Tudor anymore, is it?
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
snowflake hands have square markers though, like the Pelagos?
You know, that's a fantastic point. And if you go vintage, you go vintage snowflakes. They were always with the square markers.
Yep.
So it is a bit awkward. It's a bit contradicting to have snowflakes with round circle markers, but that's what it is.
I've been doing it for 5 years.
It would be much more aesthetically appropriate to have a square with square. The white dial on this would definitely be, and it's such a simple thing anyway, for them to do this. So I hope they do it.
We got JJ. JJ, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, fellas? What are we looking at?
We're fantasizing. We are fantasizing over this new. What do you think of this? This new Tudor. What do you think of this Tudor?
As long as you're not delusional fantasizing, it's okay. It's just regular fantasizing. I think
the negative date wheel's a bit weird. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they probably just did a rendering over the dial and couldn't get the date wheel. It's definitely
good point.
black. You know what I mean? There's no way it'll be white. I think this would be great. This is what I'm waiting for. To buy, I would buy this, and I think you hit the nail on the head. The best would be if they did a cream dial.
Yes,
that would be great. That would be great.
And Tudor can get away with it, right? They do all that funky retro looking stuff. So I mean, for them, that would be perfect.
Yeah,
100%,
without a doubt. And plus, it's like, think about it, like how expensive and how hard to get is a cream dial Explorer 2, right? If you wanted to buy a vintage one, it's super expensive.
Yeah, impossible.
Yeah. But they could re-release it as a Tudor and have it just be something fun. You know what I mean? Like an old retro style.
So it's good we've got JJ as well, because we haven't really answered this super chat properly. So can we go through and just what is the preferred alternatives to GMT or an Explorer 2?
I mean, you had the two up already. I like that Grand Seiko and this.
Yes, the Grand Seiko. The Grand Seiko is amazing. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, out of the two, I would pick this because it's just a much better price point.
Yeah, it's a great price point.
And if it could be a little thinner, it'd be great. Or if they could just figure out how to trim the case and put it more in the back on the case, you know, and make the case back a little thicker. I'm sure they could do it. I mean, if I could think of it, I'm sure they thought of it. Maybe it's just
we got a super chat coming in. The Wicked Watch Wizard, $3. I would love to cream on a dial. Yes, thank you so much. I got to tell you, it's very interesting when you think of GMTs. The Rolex GMT and the Explorer are the two big hitters that come to mind. There's nothing that really compares to that. Like sub divers, we've got heaps of sub alternatives.
Yeah, there's all kinds of divers. There's all kinds of chronographs. GMT, you really got to go with a Rolex.
Yes. Or a Tudor.
Yeah, same umbrella. Yeah,
same umbrella.
The only thing is there's a lot of nice travel watches, but most besides Rolex, but they're all dressy. To get like a sporty or a tool type GMT, you could go like Longines makes a nice Zulu time, but these are at a totally different price bracket. They're not, you know what I mean?
100%. We've now got another super chat there. Oh, we did that one. Just bring up.
We've got a couple of people in the crowd giving Mr. GMT a plug, so we might as well play the ad just for him.
Yeah.
Come in, get it! Come in, get it! Come in, get it! You won't regret it in 2023 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
What a cool guy.
You know what else is a cool one, Arch? The PAM
Yes.
1535 Panerai. That's a cool GMT.
I never really liked PAM as a GMT watch, but okay.
It
No,
looks
I
very
like
much
the way.
You know what I liked as a GMT? Can I tell you what I like as a GMT? Remember they had those Omega Seamaster sword hands in the 2000s?
Yeah, like from the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah,
They were cheap as chips. They're cheap. They're not expensive.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
you're
get those for a
talking.
great price.
You're talking the Oreo. You're talking the Oreo.
Yes, the Oreo, and
Yes.
it doesn't have that
Well,
annoying
my brother's
helium
got
escape
one
valve.
with the blue wave dial, navy blue wave dial. It's lovely.
The problem with this PAM one is I can't. How do you honestly read 24-hour time without the numbers there on the bezel? It's difficult.
Right. You're right. I just think it's a cool looking.
It's okay.
There's Stiefel. Baby super chat.
No. I think that's what it means.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. But you did it so full of energy then, Archie. It was good.
No. Thank you. I don't know. I find it. That's actually quite a nice watch. Actually, JJ, that's a nice watch. But GMTs, how can you read? Do you have trouble reading 24-hour time? I find it hard.
Honestly, I like the idea of the watch, but I find the function quite
I am
annoying.
really intrigued by submersibles in carbon. I like carbon submersibles. I think that's what I would like to experience. From
Carbotech? You want a Carbotech?
Yeah.
I'm going to quote a statement from the similar from Bear. If you want to buy a GMT, you're not going to go for a Panerai.
Yeah, I would go for
I would not. I be honest with you, that's to me, Panerai is always going to be symbolically a diver.
Right.
And, exactly.
For me, divers should not be GMT or chronograph. That's kind of
that's why they brought out 30-meter waterproof ones, Bear.
That's your favorite. I know you told me. You love the blue one. Oh, you were so mesmerized with the blue one. You almost bought it. But then how are you going to jump in the ocean and swim? That's not going to work. Exactly.
Amazing stuff.
Look how cool. That's exactly what I want. Thank you, Timely, for bringing it up.
Not a problem.
If I want to experience now Panerai, that's what I would like to try. There's a lot of things I love about this watch.
I think the submersible is the best line, right?
Exactly, bro.
And it's like you said, they're known for divers, so why not go with the best, the submersible?
Yeah. Isn't this cool, guys? Like, gotta admit, this is cool.
Oh, it's very cool. I like it a lot. It's just expensive, you know what I mean? If you could get one of these cheap, you would think like, right, Panerai's a dog. People say that these should be cheap, but they're never cheap.
They're never
cheap. I've never seen this cheap. So, but ultimately, if I see it cheap, I would not. Well, cheaper, I would not hesitate.
Don't forget too. Also, the bronze Panerai, they were expensive. The bronze Panerai, they were fucking expensive.
Yeah, I hate bronze.
I fucking hate bronze.
They smell too. You ever smell bronze?
Yes.
Funky smell.
Super chat.
Here we go. ELDSS $2. Tudor Black Bay Pro or Zulu time as watch you'd travel with. Black Bay Pro.
Yeah, Zulu from Longines was a truly greatest release from the Longines, I think, in a long time. Beautiful watch. Now also the price point is much lower. I think lower than significantly lower than the Black Bay Pro. So it's a slightly unfair comparison.
The problem is Longines is not a luxury watch, really.
Arch, remember when you lowballed Ian over the Longines?
Yes.
Well, from that perspective, Tudor is not luxury watch either.
Ooh, why do you say that?
Well, why do you say Longines is not? For the same reasons.
They sell a watch every 10 seconds in the world.
Tudor selling like a fucking chips. The fucking Black Bays are like a fucking Worsted and Speedmaster.
You asked Timely. Chips are in short supply in Australia. You can't get chips.
Well, according to Mr. GMT, yeah, he's selling potato cakes at the moment, I think, or he just got chips in now. So,
Interesting. But I mean, between these two, either one is a good traveling companion. It's a good value watch. You're not gonna do really wrong. I found that even though people claim that Black Bay Pro is too thick, it still wears nicer than Longines. Longines is a little bit large for my taste.
But also, right, it depends on your wrist size and like where where you're going. To me, like the Tudor Black Bay Pro is more of a rugged watch,
Yeah.
This is a little
You
more.
know what, JJ, I don't know how you feel about it, but those 5 stars, they really could
piss you off. It piss you off. 5 star.
Like fucking
5-star Admiral, Bear. 5-star Admiral.
It's a bit, I don't know.
Tacky.
Are they meant to symbolize something, those stars?
Yeah, they do.
I don't think they're completely necessary, but they do. I think there's 3 stars and 5 stars, if I'm not mistaken.
They could put it on the case back.
Exactly. Right. Perfect. Exactly.
They can, like on the Constellation on the old models, they had the medallion in the back. They could do something similar like that.
I love the medallion. I love those medallions.
This reminds me of a GMT version of the Ortavia Tag Heuer.
Yeah, they're both, by the way, they're both true GMT, so there's no issue there. They both have a very good movement. So from that perspective, there's no issue.
This one's 42, the other one's 39. So maybe if you have a smaller wrist, it depends.
Right. I found that I tried them both and I bought the Black Bay Pro. I passed on the Zulu time.
How thick is the Black Bay Pro? This one's 13.9, so it's 14. About the same?
I think same.
It's 14.5.
Okay,
so the Black Bay Pro kind of has like a bubble back thing, so it's kind of like it digs into your wrist. It doesn't show the thickness on your wrist. Well, this one doesn't do that. Medium Legend, Toyota Mo, Super Chat.
Toyota Mo is 0.
Wow. Super Chat, Toyota Mo, $2. If Saad had this watch, it would make sense.
I don't think Saad would have either one of these watches.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2.
Can I ask the General Saad, please, General Saad, can you tell me what budget brand is acceptable in your opinion?
Oh,
I think whatever is in Rolex, for example, if I don't have a budget for a $10,000 watch, what I'll do is I'll just get a simple Datejust with a leather strap, but I'll get something which is Rolex. That will be, a great buy in the longer run.
If you're forced to make a decision that does not allow you to choose the Rolex and you have to go budget, and you have to do it just for sake of playing this game, which brand would you choose and why?
To be very, very honest with you, I will not wear any watch.
General Saad stands firm, guys. I tried.
You tried to bait him.
Yeah, not really, just to,
All right, Swinging Kangaroo. Can you read this one out, Arch?
Swinging Kangaroo, $2. $2. What about the PAM 01323 Navy SEALs 44 mil for Dan T? I like it. Look at the orange on it, Bear.
It's an attractive watch. That will look good on Dan.
I love the submersibles. Submersibles are proper divers, Bear.
That's to my taste. I really like this. I think this is very cool looking piece.
How much is it?
Marco just got one of these at a steal in Midtown Manhattan. He got a good price on this. He went watch shopping.
He bought it for the shop?
For the shop, yeah. He was showing me when he first got it. It's a very cool looking watch, but it's big.
Did you actually see it in person?
No, it's just him holding it. I didn't go there.
It looks fantastic. I have to say I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
I think he sold it already, but
wow, United States.
I can see this selling fast. This is an attractive piece and probably fair price,
Yeah, he got it like a pretty good. I don't think the guy realized it was like.
It was so funny. I was laughing watching Marco negotiate. It was hilarious. Did you watch the Gray Market? Marco in New York.
I didn't watch. I just saw like a little bit.
I tell you, he grown, man. He's not a kid that started on this show. He's a bit different, but he negotiated really well, and he got some skills, man. He's got some skills.
So Swinging Kangaroo is saying that it's 10,100 before discount this watch.
Oh, so there you go. It's not priced stupidly, okay? What's the material here?
Tell you 1 second.
Steel, right?
I think so.
Just don't say titanium. Anything about titanium.
Yeah, steel. Stainless steel.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, if you get some discount, and you should never buy PAM without a discount. This could be a nice buy.
I like the 683. That's the one I want.
3-day power reserve. Nice.
Can you show us?
I like the orange, Bear. I like the orange on this one, Bear. This submersible. I like the orange.
See, I prefer submersibles with the blue touch. Like,
is it based on the 7750 movement, or what's the movement in this one?
Hang on, I'm just pulling up the other one. 1 sec.
I'm sorry.
Who actually asks questions about movement when it's Panerai? Like, seriously.
That's like P900.
It's a very good point.
Yeah, fair point.
These are going for like 14 and up on like some places. Like I see one on eBay. I'm not saying they should get that, but it's because it's limited, I guess.
The Stifel says my 8-day PAM takes about 8 days to wind.
So it's a P900. I think it's their own in-house because it's not referring to anything. So this is the one that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's with the blue touch.
Yeah.
That's exactly. And they have this baby blue or French blue or
I love French blue, Bear. You'd say it's Tiffany blue, isn't it?
Well, not really. It's more like the Rolex Yachtmaster slate dial.
Yeah. P900 is an ETA. Okay, well they're just not displaying what it is. Then when I was looking it up, good
I like this. I like this.
You know, one thing I hear about those 8-day power reserves is, it is impressive that it's an 8-day, but I hear the accuracy really goes to shit in those last couple days.
Yeah, that's the big problem with those. The problem is that it's hard to regulate it's hard to regulate it so it comes out accurate. That's the problem. Okay.
Yeah, the longer the power reserve, the worse it's going to be, right? It's going to be faster on the high end and slower at the end.
Exactly. It's hard to regulate it, okay?
That's one of those places where you really need to compromise. And that's why I don't even want 8 days of power reserve. I'd rather have the accuracy and have 3 days,
I'm with you on that.
That P900 movement, it's an ETA 2892-A2 with the chronograph module that the Monaco has that with wired to press. Yeah. So it's module chronograph.
For me, the very long power reserve is important only if the watch requires some fucked up setting. So, like, if you actually have to put an effort to set it, like, I don't know, moon phase, I don't know, time, world time, I don't really know. Whatever requires, like, annual calendars, perpetual fucking calendars, those are fucking nightmare. I would always appreciate having a longer power reserve on those, but what do you need a power reserve on this? What does it do for you?
Look, 3 days I reckon would be ample. Yeah, I would rather, like JJ saying,
that's becoming a standard. 72 hours, 70 hours, 72 hours.
3 days and have a higher beat.
Yeah.
To me, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because then you're a bit more accurate. 3 days. I mean, come on. If you're not wearing your watch in that 3 days, you deserve to reset it anyway.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not like it breaks. You just have to reset it again. Like, big deal. Chances are, if you didn't wear this in 3 days, it's out of rotation for a bit. So it's going to be a couple of weeks probably anyway by the time you put it on. Like, 3 days and 8 days isn't going to be a big difference to me.
I would wear this with pleasure. I definitely would like this.
So the trick in watchmaking, what they do, they take an 8-day power reserve or something to that effect, slow it down.
Are you actually buying this?
Yeah, so they take a 3-day power reserve, slow the beats down to make an 8-day power reserve. But yeah,
JJ, are you buying this actually?
I want to buy it. I haven't made a move for it yet, but this is definitely in some serious consideration. The problem I keep having is I also like that 40 mil, the 1272, which is just a standard Luminor, the Quaranta, that 40 mil one.
No, this is nicer.
Yeah, no, this is. It's just that where it's a little smaller. I don't know. I've been on this kick to have everything like kind of smaller, but I think that's.
Me too. I
don't know if that's gonna last.
How much smaller?
40 mil. This is 42.
Not as small as the old man dress watches. Not as small as
Archie was ahead of his time. Look, now I want to go down to
All
the
right.
side.
So JJ, this one on the screen now,
right?
Or this is the other one that you're talking about.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
But this is much cheaper. You got to realize.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. But I just
this is only 40 mil.
That's all.
Right.
JJ, they're so nice, man.
If these were the same price, I would, of course, take the submersible because it's just a better line in their brand. But this is 40 instead of 42. I feel like this is a little more versatile, and it's a lot cheaper.
Is this proper water resistance or?
Yeah, I think 100 meters. You know, it's not crazy, but it's not 30.
No, I realize it's not the 30 meters one that Archie wants.
You know, these two watches JJ is talking about, what they remind me of. This is like, call it like the Datejust, right? And then you go to the next one that he was talking about, that this one here, this is like the President. You know what I mean? Like, one is sort of leading into the other to some degree. One's the baby out of the two.
I would more compare the one is like either Explorer or sub, regular sub.
Yeah.
And then the other one is more like no, it's not.
No, but I mean, like,
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind.
Like a baby version of the other one in a way. Like, this is leading into the other one.
This is more dress. This is also more dress. You can wear this like no problem.
I would take this off that leather strap in 2 seconds and put it on a rubber strap.
Actually, JJ, I'll be honest with you. That looks good on that leather strap.
You want to see the strap I want? If they want to pull it up, I can show you a cool strap. Go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Hey, JJ, have you owned many submersibles?
No, never. I've only had the 112 or 111 or 112. Which is the one?
I had a 24. The funny thing is, with the 24, it had a stupid system to change the spring bars. You had to push it underneath in. And someone told me if that fucks up, they've got to replace the whole case.
This here is quick release, the new ones, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay.
JJ, and I'll bring it up for you.
Oh, Rubber Bee, the green, what is it called? Like Aqua Skin or something like that? Actually, I have it on my Apple Watch that I use for like walks and stuff. It's really top quality.
You actually wear Apple Watch?
Only if I'm like when I go for a walk, I track my heart rate and stuff.
They're expensive. Apple Watches are not cheap.
See, Archie, we do zero exercise, so we would never have a need for Apple Watch.
They're good for two things: keep track of your heart rate or whatever apps you're going to run for your health. And if you're listening to your phone, the music, you could change the next song, the track on it without taking the phone out.
Yeah, who cares?
That's about the only thing I use it for.
Fucking things. You know,
I tell you, it's annoying because it's like you can't.
Did I tell you, JJ? The doctor said I need to lose 25 kilos.
Oh, what a surprise! I could have told you that for free.
That's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you had good numbers, right?
I'm guessing, JJ, you mean something like this?
Yes, that strap right there, like green rubber. That's what I would put on it.
You would put green, eh?
Yeah, I think it would look cool.
Right, so that strap on that.
But he has a blue hand. It has a blue hand.
Yeah. I'd be. Yeah.
Well, I could do black too, but I like the green. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Black or green?
Rubber. I like that green. That green looks sexy. Look at that with the white dial.
Bear, it's green.
I call it swim skin. What the fuck is swim skin? There we go. We got a question here. Jono, $2. 66 Lancia Fulvio convert. Monica Bulizzi. It GMT. What the fuck?
No idea.
Lancia. What
a-
the fuck? What is a Monaco Bullisi?
Oh,
Monica
Bullisi.
Bellucci.
What the fuck is this, man?
Bellucci.
Model. She's a model.
This is Monica Bellucci.
Yes, I like her. Actually, she's
Bellucci.
beautiful.
Oh, she's Bella.
Oh,
Nice.
she was born. She's 58 years old, mind you. She's not.
Oh, good looking to me. Sorry about that. And that's the Lancia.
But that's okay, Archie. We have no
The
issue with
Lancia.
that doing.
The problem with the Lancia is the
Enough
time
of it,
it would dissolve. It would dissolve
Archie,
when
she
you
looks
wash it.
fantastic.
Lancia.
You said she's 58?
Yes, sir.
She looks awesome. What a good-looking woman.
Yeah, very good looking.
What's with Lancia? That's a car. That's a car, right?
Yeah,
it's a beautiful car.
Yeah,
Lancias were expensive. They were never a cheap car.
This is one of the first rally cars, the Lancia
Stratos.
No, this was before the Stratos and all that. This
Stratos had the Dino Ferrari engine in it. That was an amazing.
That is a cool-looking car.
Oh my god! Yeah, this was one of the first of the rally design.
It's kind of sad because the WRX came out and kind of killed it, didn't it?
Not the
You mean the Impreza?
Hey, by the way, actually, just wanted to ask you: is Birminghard banned on this channel?
No, why is Birminghard banned?
Well, he's never here. I see him on all channels on the panel, and I never see him here.
Please, Birminghard, jump on. We got JJ here.
I think it's the time. He usually hops on later at night.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks he's banned. I don't fucking.
I thought the Audi Quattro was what was the main rival against the Lancia.
It was the Audi Quattro. Yes, it
was. This
was
before all that. This was before that time. Swinging Kangaroo.
Niki Lauda, I think, was it? Niki Lauda.
Swinging Kangaroo, $5.
Swinging Kangaroo, $5. Asking for Strider, buying a Pam or a Speedy. Which one is better to earn brownie points with AD towards sub-date LV? Bear, talk some sense to Strider, please.
It's a Pam. Pam is better for brownie points.
Oh, but Striders can't play the AD games. Don't do that. One
Strider,
thing I love.
I told you, I would tell you same advice that Archie has given you. Get yourself a nice Rolex sub. They're not too much over retail at the moment. It's a save money in a bank on your wrist. No difference. It's a great watch. You'll enjoy it. It's not overpriced. It's and specifically, I would get a no date. And if you actually want to get a watch that is tribute to your profession, then look into Omega Railmaster, which is a beautiful watch and really good value.
Wow. I got to tell you, don't worry about getting brownie points from ADs. Not unless you've got the money to play that sort of game. Stay out of it. Just stay out of it.
So just quickly with the cars, right? So this was a 60s rally car by Lancia. Then after this came the Stratos, and that had the 6-cylinder Ferrari motor. After this came the 037, and then the Delta. And then the Group B rally ended up being cancelled after that point.
Oh, it got cancelled.
It was too dangerous. And then the Subaru WRX that you were saying is in what would be considered now rally. Yeah, it's a different class.
Yeah, a lot of those Lancias, you have to be a real nutcase to control one of them.
So I mean, this is after the Stratos. This is.
But you have forgotten the Ford RS200.
Yeah.
Cosworth. Yes, you remember that Ford Cosworth.
I'm born in '84. I remember seeing a little bit, but this is before my time.
It were very, very dangerous car to handle.
Yeah, unstable.
Oh, they're expensive. You know that? They're worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, and they're easy to kill you too.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, Group B rally was known for doing very, very high speeds,
Yes.
and a lot of people dying during it because of having an accident on high speed.
Even Jeremy Clarkson crashed it while on Top Gear.
He's got 2 of these, hasn't he?
Yeah, but that's not saying much. I mean, Jeremy, yeah, it's great. He handles Ferraris, Lambos, and stuff all the time, but he's a fat yob, right?
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, car talk's boring, I guess, for the punters. So let's move on to something else.
Yes, it's poison.
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 Bear's gone to sleep. JJ's almost moved out.
I'm texting someone. Sorry about that. I'm just.
Right, okay. So let's just change it up there, Arch.
I got to tell you, what for a young man? What do you think? I just want to ask you this: what do you think of Strider? He's trying to get in bed with the AD. Is he delusional? Is that fantasy? What do you think?
It's really worst possible time to be playing AD games because the watches are actually down in value, so even pairing doesn't work. Right now, you want to get a Rolex, just look at the secondary market, reputable dealer. Go to, is he in your city or in your town? Where is he?
You know, SD43, did you know he's got a Porsche 911 he just bought?
That's why I brought it up. Yeah. We saw that yesterday. No, it's not a 911. It's not a 911. I can't remember. I think 996 or something.
No. It is a 911, but it's called it's a 997. That's that's like an E90, but it's still a 911. Okay.
All right.
So it is a 911, but it's a 996.1, I think it is, because they did another one. 2009 car, beautiful, sexy car. I got to tell you something. These PAMs, would you jump into a PAM? See, what's the cheapest PAM you can get these days? What PAM would you see? I think you need black dial, 44 mils. That's what I think you need.
There's a couple of on Facebook in Australia here in Sydney. There's a couple of PAM base logo, whatever the hell they are, going for like $4.5 grand. Yeah. So I guess they would be the cheapest.
Yeah. I like the one. Pear, you've always said you like the simplest PAMs you can get, Bear.
Yes. Yeah,
manual wind, black dial.
Preferably manual wind, yes.
This is where to look for one.
David SW, baby. That's the way.
Look,
that's the way.
To get for Strider, to get into AD games and that kind of thing, a lot of money has to be outlaid if he's going to be one of those guys that just career collecting, I guess. And he's going to outlay a lot of money and he's prepared to do that. Go for it, but otherwise, just find a bargain, get your pieces, move on. It's too bloody expensive.
100% right.
Bear and JJ would probably be the best people to talk about that because they've experienced it. Yeah, they know the game. They've been there. They've done that. They've got relationships.
They know the game. They've played the games. It's
worth doing the game if there's other watches you want and you're gonna get good pieces. But you have to be, Arch, like you said, you how many times you tell people you're too soft to play this game, These guys are sharks.
Yeah.
You got to know what you're doing. You got to be a shark too. Like pieces I bought were pieces I already had lined up to sell at a loss. It was part of the game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I didn't care, but in the end, it worked out. I mean, I got the Newman Daytona. I got,
Yeah. And you've taken risks that haven't always paid off as well. You've taken pretty big risks as well.
Yeah, of course. But all in all, I mean, even all the watches I've bought from like a certain AD to get other watches, even with the loss, I'm still way up than if I would have bought it in the gray market. But I think Bear hit the nail on the head. Now is not the time. Prices are above retail, but not enough to where it's worth buying 3 watches to get a GMT anymore. Just go buy the GMT, you know what I mean?
Just buy the fucking GMT.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because if I'm going to play game buying, I don't know, fucking Omega and IWC and Breitling and whatever, and then I want to flip those to basically liberate the cash so I can buy the good stuff, I'm going to lose money. Too much money.
Yeah, I'm with JJ on that. You know, Bear, you were recommending you should just buy a sub, which is sound advice, but you know, Rolex didn't invent the dive watch. They invented the GMT first, which is quite cool. And there's a lot of non-watch people that have a Submariner.
True.
And I like Bear's terminology. You know, you got to buy these watches to liberate the good pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right. GMT is my favorite line in Rolex. See, you called it. That's exactly, as a Rolex fanboy, but also Rolex, proper Rolex fan, not just a fanboy. I appreciate the GMTs the most. That's the watch that to me symbolizes Rolex. And then on the top of Rolex GMTs is Pepsi as the very first GMT.
What's the second?
I honestly don't know.
It's right here, boys.
Oh, hang on. Let's bring that up.
Bring it up. Bring it. Oh,
no, that wasn't
beautiful.
Batman.
That's my favorite GMT. I don't care what anyone says. That's my favorite.
Because it makes sense, right?
You got to do it like art.
Yeah.
There we go. Very cool.
I just like the color.
Hey, JJ, I got a field report for you. We were talking about it last time. I went over to AP here in Taiwan, and they had the most amazing display watch, bro. They have the Star Wheel just for 1 month. They have to send it back to Switzerland at the end of the month. I got to try it on, bro.
How was
it? Amazing.
Did it wear large? Because it's 41 mil. I was a little concerned about wearing it pretty large.
No, the lugs are perfect. It's not too big. It fits me. I mean, the 40 mil Rolex works for me, but the 41 AP, it's not too big, bro. The skeletonized lugs, everything about it, the movement, turning the wheels itself, so smooth. You know, one thing I wish it had was a screw down crown, but fucking, you know, it doesn't matter. But just move it. You turn that movement, it's like butter. It's the most amazing thing.
I hope people hate that watch. I hope so.
Well, here, let me ask you this, because one thing that surprised me, you know, obviously he knew I was a foreigner. He wouldn't put me on the list. You know, he said you have to be a local, you have to be a resident to get on the list, because, you know, they don't get many watches to begin with. So they're limiting, you know, who gets them. But obviously, my wife is a citizen, so I got her on the list. So she's, he said they're supposed to deliver in April or May for the first ones.
Nice. That's great. I'm just curious, like, the thing is, like, you know, usually any AP besides the Royal Oaks, right, Arch? I mean, they get crushed on the secondary.
Yes.
I don't think
100%.
this one will, but, I mean, do you take the chance and buy it at retail?
No, you don't. You can't take the chance. You can't take the chance. Can I show you something? Can I show you something that I think you guys would love?
Taking the chance. I mean, he's taking it.
What do you think of this? This beautiful Oris. What do you think of this?
Not bad.
What do you think of that?
Beginner watch. I had an Oris. I had an Aqua State. It's good to start out. It's nice.
Look at this. It's 3,700 pounds.
Oris, you spend $1,000. $1,000 max on an Oris.
I honestly think it's a little boring.
Yes. Yes.
Dial layout and that, I honestly think it's a little boring. And this is coming from someone that really enjoys the vintage pieces, right?
I mean, and especially that one, it looks like a Hamilton. Just buy a Hamilton.
It's 6.5 Aussie. 6.5 Aussie. That's ridiculous for an Oris.
Bear, what's your opinion of Oris?
I hate Oris very much. I owned Oris once. It was that tribute to the vintage one. Yep. Oris is as poor quality as Seiko. I would never buy it.
Just real quick, Jimmy's asking if I took pics. The guy was really strict about no photos. I asked twice.
No photos.
I would strongly recommend to stay away from Oris.
Wow, Bear, that's How about this Seiko Presage? You like that?
I would like it for the right. No, I don't like that one at all. But I would like it at the right price. For me, Seiko is the watch that should be under $1,000. Then I can actually pay attention.
Yes, 100% right.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what was next after Pepsi. What colors was it? That Coke? Yeah, Coke.
So basically, Bear, you're saying the Oris is.
I don't like Oris as a brand.
Something along the lines of this.
Yeah.
You know what shitters I've been into now? Well, I don't want to call them shitters, but cheaper brands. I've been into the value G-Shocks. I know probably nobody wants to talk about that, but
look at that meteorite! Look at that meteorite thing! Yeah. Look at that! Isn't that
beautiful? Get his groove on with this thing.
Hey, by the way, I just confirmed it was a Coke that came after Pepsi.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked through Houdinki's history on GMT Masters. So obviously Bakelite, and then comes the aluminum bezel, blah blah blah. Then they had a solid gold root beer, and then Coke.
There we go. Coke.
6542. Big loom plots, case dating to 1958. 1958 is when the first Coke came out.
1958. Shit.
Right, and it's same year.
So that was a Crown. So that's a 1675. Was that a Crown Guards or no Crown Guards?
No Crown Guards. No Crown Guards. So that's Big Loom, right? And then after that came the reference 6542. Which was the 18-karat yellow gold, burgundy brown Bakelite bezel, alpha hands.
What's alpha hands? Can we show the people for watching at home who don't know?
Right. Can you Timely? Can you just do Rolex GMT 6542?
Pulling that up now.
That came out 1958, 1959.
So we'll go for what? Here we go. Italian watch spotter. That looks like it's decent enough photo.
6542. That's not that.
That's not that? All right.
No, sir.
6542. That's what I got. Here we go. Let me just bring this one up.
Do 18-karat yellow gold or whatever. No, it's not that either. Put the gold Rolex alpha hands, yellow gold alpha hands, brown Bakelite, something like that.
Do you like Bakelite bezels, Bear?
I love the look of it
because it's so fucking delicate. You know that?
Right.
That was one of the really nasty plastics, Bear.
Yeah. Yes. Is that the handset you're after, Bear?
Ooh, yes.
Let me look.
I love that. Look at that, Bear. That's fucking beautiful.
That's the one.
Well, good.
The alpha hands.
The alpha hands.
So rare, Bear. You know how hard it is to get those?
It's impossible, right?
Bear, we can't hear you. Whatever you've done with the mic, no good. Bear? No.
I sent you picture, Archie. I sent you picture to your WhatsApp.
Yep, got it. Coming up now. Oh, who's this
Better.
that? That's the Bakelite bezel as well, isn't it? Is that Bakelite or it's aluminum?
No, Bakelite.
Okay, I'll bring it up. Here we go.
Bring it up, Arts.
Look at that. It's got a little bit of spotting there on the bezel, but look at that. So rare. Where you get replacement parts for that, Bear?
Correct.
1958, 6542, 18 karat yellow gold, burgundy brown, Bakelite bezel, alpha hands. Fuck me dead. It is beautiful. It's very beautiful. Guys, let's get those super chat questions in. We've got a full panel here. You can ask questions that you want. Any questions you want to ask, get those super chats happening now. We'll ask the questions. Timely battle.
I sent you the picture of the first Coke.
This is a JJ question.
Ooh,
so you said new G-Shocks. Would you wear this?
No, I don't want to copy REG. He's a man amongst men. You know, I can't.
See, I would own this, but I would not wear it.
Fun fact about this: when you press the light, the back screen lights up. It says 1-up. If you ever played Super Mario, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got an extra life.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Have a look at this, Bear. That's the first. This is from Bear. The first Coke.
Oh yeah, nice.
First Coke. Interesting. Guys, get those super chats happening here. Bear, it's a bit of a... We got to get some super chats happening. We got to get these things, get the plane off the ground, Bear. Let's get this baby off the ground.
It's all gone pear-shaped, Archie.
Why is it gone pear-shaped?
You need to come up with conspiracy theories, global conspiracy theories to get super chats, Archie. You know that?
You have to fucking lie. You have to do nasty shit, Archie, to get the money.
The 3 G-Shocks I just picked up, I'll tell you. I got the 5610U, which is the newer one. The square, like the old style square. I like the vintage look. You know what I mean? Like the early, like the 80s and 90s, like those vintage style kind of like calculator style, but with better quality. I got the 5610U, which is new. They just did some upgrades. There's a new module in it. I got the GW 6900, which is, Tom Cruise wore it in Mission Impossible. He wore the DW, but this is slightly thinner with a better. It's tough solar, so the battery never dies. And then I just picked up the the Royal Oak looking one, the Casio 2100, but I got that one also in tough solar with Bluetooth. All of them are tough solar now. It's the only ones I'll buy. But I feel like those 3 are my favorite. I mean, they're cheap, It's like $100, $120, $150, but a little fun. I think those are 3. That I got that one all the way on the right next to the
ABC, £2. These Rolly are from when Rolly weren't for wankers.
Underneath that one, not the gray one. Yeah, these are pre show off, right? Those.
Yeah.
But I think they're more mass appealing now, no? The new Rolex. I think they people want to, when they spend the money, something that looks quality.
Oh!
Bears in the dungeon.
Oh, what happened here? Yankee Doodle, $5, paying out my super chat money to people to co-host. I don't like that. Should be voluntary to join. I love everyone. Just bad business. Oh, what's he saying, Bear?
Saying you shouldn't pay anyone. to be on the panel, it should be people just coming on to have fun and whatever, and not.
Yeah. Look, look. The way I see it is, it's been very successful. I don't pay a lot, to be honest with you. If you look at the actual hourly rate they get, it's not a great rate. But it just gives them a little bit.
I'm not paid to be here today.
No, you're free, Bear. You're free. You're free. You love the pontiff.
In theory, it's great, but then hop on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? But none of these guys hop on. That's the thing. No offense to Yankee Doodle. I like Yankee Doodle. I just don't. It's
Bear
great
Clooney
theory,
watches
but
$10 paying for Timely to co-host.
Correct. But again, at the same time, I was on last night for free.
Yes, he was. And Lux
I
has
just
been
go
giving
on
5
whenever
minutes a day free as well. He's been.
Hey,
he
I
gave
come on every night for free. What the hell is going on here? Do I negotiate, Bear?
Hunting
Put the
cat.
hunting cat on.
Swinging kangaroo, $5. Now I see Super Mario, and I can't not to think about Archieverse Super Mario. WG, a first realistic choice for a first timer in the hobby. 5,000 US. Go. Shooter Black Bay. Shooter Black Bay. Shooter Black Bay. Shooter Black Bay. 41.
Hey, you know, everybody, I pay to be on the show.
There we go.
There's Tanzil, $7.
Tan as well.
$7, Tanzil. I get paid negative
Right on,
money
Tan.
to be on the panel.
Hey, Paul, I sent you a WhatsApp of a watch I
Yes,
just
sir.
tried on. I want to get your opinion. Pull it up,
Oh,
please.
this is the Vacheron. I'm going to bring it up now. Let's bring this baby up. This is the Vacheron 1921, the driver's watch. It's white gold.
Is it true they canceled the yellow gold? There's only white gold? Oh, rose gold, I mean. Now only white gold is the only option? I'm pretty sure that's true. Anyone else hear that?
What do you think of it in the rubbers, the wrappers? They wrap it. Oh, what do they give you? You bought something? That's for the brochures.
No, they're desperate. They give the brochures in the bag.
Super chat.
Look at that's a beautiful watch. Billy Piccolo,
Yeah.
$2. Do you have to pay JJ and Bitcoin? No, JJ's cool. We give JJ the link. He gets the link. He
I
gets
get a
the
nice
link.
linkaroo. Actually, that was a great link
Yeah.
the other day. I got like 200 people came. So that was very good.
That is an awesome watch.
Yeah, this is my other favorite from VC. I think the overseas and this are the only two I would want to have right now.
The only problem is this is so expensive. It is so expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
David SW had one of white
Price
gold.
too. I would hope the finishing was better because when you turn it around, it didn't take a photo because it looks like shit with the plastic. But compared to AP and Paddock, they could step up their finishing because you're paying the same money and it's really not as good.
Hey, Graham, $5. I missed the last month's drama on the watch channels. Can someone summarize? Sounds like a load of new argy-bargy in a thick Aussie voice. Argy-bargy.
So you're not happy with it? You're not
No,
happy
I mean,
with the purchase?
from VC, I think that's their coolest watch. I mean,
he didn't
So
buy it.
guys.
Answer the super
did
chat.
we respond to Swinging Kangaroo? This was question for everyone.
No. That's a good point, Bear.
Okay, so guys, there's super chats here. We're fucking ignoring it. Come on, guys.
Come on, panel. Swinging Kangaroo.
$5,000. Kangaroo. $5,000 really limits you to only one option. To be very frank and honest with you, you're looking at Tudor.
oh.
And what the fuck else can you look at? Maybe, I don't know.
Man on the Moon.
To be honest,
Yeah,
I think that's why the panel didn't really address it too much because all you can really get is Tudor for that price point. It was answered.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Tudor and Omega.
Our brain shut off and just said, all
You
right,
can get some Omega. You can get maybe Seamaster 300, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
get
Yeah.
secondhand,
You
yeah.
get a nice Seamaster.
Actually, I think that's a better buy. You know, maybe that's controversial, but you get a much better movement. You get better finishing. It's just
Then Tudor.
Yeah, it's just a questionable design. Like I prefer.
Yeah,
the
if you're okay with the design, because it is a bit unique design, no question about it.
Maybe a Grand Seiko. If you go to David SW's website, he has a section watches under 5,000.
Yeah. Well, you know, the new tutors are running that new movement collaboration with Breitling. And I owned one and found it to be
the ones that they are running
excellent.
in collaboration with Breitling. They are more money. This is only chronographs. That's the only thing that they are getting from Breitling. Chronograph movements.
Yep.
Really?
Yes, sir. And they're
Okay.
returning the favor with their movements for non-chronograph.
Okay, so
It's an exchange.
so basically, the like my Pelagos had a Breitling movement in it.
No, your Pelagos does not have a Breitling movement.
Did
No,
not. I mean, I
Did
don't
not.
own it. I don't own it anymore.
right.
But it
Just
had
gonna bring
it
this
had
page
a
up there. Look at this. This is the David SW. He's got some interesting pieces. Holy shit! I like that book. What the fuck? That's amazing.
I know,
Yeah,
cool, right?
okay.
Oh, very cool.
You and the divers, you can't compare the coaxial movement to Tudor's movement. It's
Now have a look at this,
much-
guys. This is the David SW $5,000, $5,000. Look at this, guys.
Well, let's play
Foreman
again. What would we
Mercia.
pick? What would
Okay,
we pick?
okay. Look, the Super Ocean's cool. Fuck. They got a Navi timer. Navi timer. That's quite cool.
Mm-hmm.
Navi. The Navi for me so far. Fuck me dead. There's those Carl Berchiers. You can't give that stuff away.
By the
you
way,
know this.
Archie, we're missing a super chat from FG. Please, can we pay attention to super chats?
Sorry, FG. Let's get that super chat up there now. FG, $2. Did Wiz provide you the wireproof? It's Tuesday. No, he didn't. And I reminded him, and hasn't answered. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the honest truth. I said
Don't shoot
the
the
audience
messenger.
asked about the proof of the wire for the 5711 where you got ripped off. Please
And
send
now
a
we have
pic.
a super chat from
Hang on.
Graham.
Bear. The reason we didn't get to FG's one is because we didn't answer Graham R's one properly yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So we're jumping ahead of ourselves, right? So pick one of these watches first, and then we get to Graham R.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right,
Oh shit!
all right.
Look at this.
I'm taking the
There's some
Great White.
Amigas. Look at this. 4,000,
Yeah, Great
four and a
White,
half
there it is.
thousand.
I'm going to pick the Great White.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be the consensus, really.
The Great White.
You can go
Oh,
Navi
thank
timer, I
God
guess,
I
but
sent the
don't know.
fucking bat signal and the bat answered. Thank God the Batman is fucking here. Woo! I was fucking sweating. Thank
All right.
goodness.
Graham R, right? So you said it in a thick Aussie accent, but you didn't answer the question. It says, can someone summarize what's happened over the last month in drama?
How much was that super chat?
$5.
Okay, I'll answer for $5. The drama for the last month was that one of the dealers that was present on various live streams owes the money to some, I think, 7 or 8 people who are part of our audience. And we were trying very hard to get this guy to answer some questions and pay back the people that he owes money to. Thank you.
Actually, it's up to 9 now. I spoke to a guy today who was supposed to receive a watch, was supposed to be shipped out today. He messaged him to see what the tracking info was and got no response.
Graham R, $5 again.
$5. Grand Seiko is wildly better than any Tudor or Omega or Breitling at that price point. Not even close. Only thing you don't get is a snazzy box.
I wouldn't say it's that much better than Omega. Omega's got good quality build in that range, and they have a coaxial movement, which is an amazing movement.
Yeah, Omega is right up there, so I wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep quiet because
holy
what I
shit!
think, yeah, that was
6'9".
the bad signal.
And the man.
Tanzil, $70. Play
Hang
the
on.
music.
Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Thank you. The Zeal. I got to tell you, the watch of my choice for $5,000, Bear. This is the one I would pick. Tudor Black Bay Pro, 4,300. To answer that question.
Thank you, Tenzil, for saving a fucking day, man. Thank you, buddy.
For saving the day. Yes.
Nice choice.
This would be my. I reckon this is the best value for under 5,000. It's just over 4, Bear.
Yeah, it's a nice watch. I like that watch. I told you, my favorite Tudor.
Now we got Kalsowitz there. Kalsowitz has done the dealer thing. Would you buy that VC? Oh, that 1921. You can't even get it. Is that right? They're not even available.
Yeah, no, that one was for sale. He had it for sale. And JJ, you're right. I'm just looking at the catalog. They're only
my bat signal number 2, guys. My bat signal number 2.
AD never calling, $20. Wizard is pretending to forget to get the fake wire proof from his fake lawyer. That's not helping him. He doesn't even have a real fucking lawyer, Bear.
All right, play the music.
Baby super chat, baby super chat. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby.
Yeah, so JJ, you're absolutely right. They only have the white gold.
Can I just say how much I love Patrick and Tenzil? Can I just say how much I love them?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Sure.
How much you love them? I want you to go full screen.
I do.
You need to give some, hang on, wait. You need to give him some love, man. Honestly.
Patrick, I want to tell you.
Patrick,
I want to tell you. I want to tell you, Patrick. I love you more. I love Tenzil. I love you guys. You guys keep me full time. You stop the little hair I got left from falling out. That's how much I love you guys. I love you guys.
And another super chat here, Arch.
M3 6-speed, $5. Arch Bear JJ. Stainless steel 116520. White dial. So that's the Panda or Jaguar Le Coultre Master Control chronograph. Anyone own it? Gotta go. Rolly! Right? Of course. Completely different price point.
My goodness, my friend, you're asking Bear to choose between fucking awesome Rolex and Jaguar Le Coultre? Ay, oy, oy, oy. Oh my God.
Already,
that's like I gotta take a break. I love you though. I love you, M3 6-speed. Archie, you forgot to tell us about M3 6-speed.
M3 6-speed, great guy. I love him so much. Great guy, fantastic guy.
Rolly, man, Rolly. Don't even listen to anything. Just Rolly. Compared to what?
Sorry, it wasn't. It was a. Sorry, that's right. That's the pre-ceramic. It's not a Panda. It's a because it'd be a 116500 would be the Panda reference. Apologies. Freudian slip.
That's okay, Archie. That's okay. Big George, our friend Big George, New York.
Big George. We got Big George here. He says $2. Big George, New York, $2. I heard Wizard's lawyer is David Kleinfeld. Who is David Kleinfeld?
Kleinfeld.
Who is David Kleinfeld? Seriously.
He's the guy from... David is the most antagonistic of the 1993 crime drama film Carlito's Way. He is a corrupt defense attorney who manipulates his clients. There you go.
Super chat.
Where have you been? Kevin Finity. Oh, Kevin Finity. You remember who Kevin Finity is, don't you? Bear.
Who is Kevin Finity?
Remember... Tony books a motel under a false name. Kevin Finity.
Yes, that's right. Good.
$5 for Bear. Pay him. pay that man
Oh,
his
you
money.
want me to do it like Teddy KGB? I see from the rounders.
Yes.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
That's it. Kevin Finity. Remember Kevin Finity? That was an interesting episode for Tony. Okie dokie. Now we got Der Stiefel, $2. Thoughts on RGM and their Pennsylvania Tourbillon? Ooh. What do you think of this, Bear? It's interesting. RGM, I never really thought of them as a great brand. Have you? What do you think of them, Bear?
What? Sorry, RGM, the American brand?
Yeah.
It's American brand of watches.
Yeah.
Kind of like this watch, though.
I think you just answered it.
It stands for Roland G. Murphy, founder of RGM. They're made in Pennsylvania, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania.
Der Stiefel, only USA brand that has an in-house movement.
Only, yeah, wow.
Yeah, I remember coming across this brand in my searches, and they did have that tourbillon. They've been making it for a while. It's fairly expensive.
So it's an 18,000 beat movement. What do we got? Tourbillon, 22 mil lug. So look on the back.
Pretty decent finishing.
Look and see what the
Absolute bore, $2. I still have faith in Wiz and his 10-inch wrists. $2. Interesting.
By the way, for $25, I'm gonna do the full scene of the Teddy KGB. If you guys pay $25, I'm gonna do the full scene. Okay, just so you know.
Beautiful.
It starts in my club. I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
I like the lugs on this.
So these things start at $75,000 and go upwards to $125,000.
Fuck
US.
me dead.
Just put it out there, put in context.
How much?
75,000.
It's a tourbillon.
Starting at $75,000 and up to $125,000
for the tourbillon, right? Or just for the regular watch starts at 75.
There's not much on price point here, Mikey, for me to be able to go into a lot of detail.
You know what, Sipel, if you feel overly patriotic, just go to fucking Shitola in your hometown and get yourself one American watch, okay? Don't fucking worry about the rest. Made in Detroit, Michigan.
Here we go. M3 6-speed, $5. Uncle Bear, which watch next on your shopping list? Bear is slowing down. Slow down.
I just actually picked up officially today another Rolex.
So $75K for stainless and $125K for platinum.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm getting the Yachtmaster Slate dial from my dealer.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have one, but I'm getting another one.
Wow.
Ball is an American company.
Is it worth doing that? A Slate dial Yachtmaster? I don't think that's.
Well, I'm counting on them going up in value. I'm counting that after Watches and Wonders, the watches are going to start bouncing back. They stabilized. The things look promising. So rather than buying a stocks, I'm going to buy a Yachtmaster. It's okay. Slate is more popular than Blue Dial, and it's available to me without any dealing, wheeling, and bullshit. right now sells about 500 to a 750 over retail. So it's not a huge risk. It's a decent buy and goes to my portfolio.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Goodbye. Good job, Bear.
Yeah. Is the JJ still with us or he left us?
JJ's here.
I'm
He's
always
just
here,
asleep.
Bear.
He beat me.
That's the 37. That's
He
the
beat me.
ladies.
JJ, he beat me straight up. Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Yeah, what does he say with the Oreo when he's turning the Oreos? You know, stick it in.
It's a good movie. Hey, do you like that movie, Rounders?
Oh, it's great. Malkovich is awesome. Teddy KGB.
Wow, Teddy KGB in his red Adidas, fake Adidas fucking
all
jersey.
night. Check.
Check. All night, check. That fucking guy.
That's one of the best movies.
Love it. He beat me fair and square, Jimmy. Yeah.
He beat me straight up. That's
straight up. Paid that man his money.
That's a cool picture. They should do this with like black, like the way it looks in this photo, or like really dark.
That's a nice picture. That's a very nice picture.
Titanium. Do a little titanium. You could darken it like that.
Someone sent me a video where Wizard said he had a place in the Heights. You don't want to watch that, do you, Bear?
To video for what?
Where Wizard said he had that place in Hong Kong.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
People Googled the address. Did you see that?
Pull it up, Arch.
Why not?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why not?
You want to see it, Bear, or not?
I don't give a fuck, but people might want to see it. Who cares what I want to see?
Wizard. The thing I love
did
about
that a lot when I lived in Hong Kong. I used to fly to the Philippines or Thailand.
Oh, you lived in Hong Kong?
8.5 years, yeah. I did a huge project there.
You know the Heights. I love the Heights in Hong Kong.
Oh well,
you know the hills. You go to the hills. You know you go to the
Victoria
hills.
Peak. I have a place in Victoria Peak.
And I used to stay in Tim Sim Sui, TST.
Oh, Chim Cha Shui.
Nathan Road. You know Nathan Road there?
Oh yeah, excellent.
At the end of Nathan Road, you got the Peninsula Hotel.
That's right, where I'm a member.
And then, that's a beautiful hotel there. I never stayed there.
The same thing in Manila. There? Oh yeah, of course. I'm a member since 1997. I'm a member.
That's an expensive hotel.
They
got the green Rolls Royces out the front.
Right
Speaking
outside.
of green,
exactly.
They got green Rolls Royces. And then I love to catch those old 1950s ferries to the other side.
Of course. To go to Hong Kong Island or Macau. Yeah, it's gorgeous. See?
So you can take a ferry to Macau? So you can take a ferry to... How long does it take to go to Macau from there?
It's right there. It's not far. It's a little more because it veers off than going to Hong Kong Island. But it's gorgeous, man.
When you say Hong Kong Island...
Pontiff.
Okay, there we go, guys. That's the AD never calling $10. Watches, cars, movie, health scares. This channel has it all.
Archie, what does this really prove? He in this one he tells us that he stayed at that hotel.
He said he owns a plaid in.
Well, he said I have a place very.
He has a place.
Obscure. Look, it's like Arch said the other day. Embellishments. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, he wanted to. He wanted to look like a big shot. He wanted to look like a big shot.
I think so. I think it was more embellishing than hiding it, you know.
I don't know what to say. It proved he lied, Pavel. Pavel says it proved he lied.
But we all knew. Listen, we all knew that he lies for attention. I mean, that was the entertaining part of the Wizard.
AD never calling $10. Hong Kong. Wizard did a big project there helping at-risk kids. That's how it goes. It's how it goes. Big George, NY $2. We got Kelsowitz back. Bring up the Yachtmaster Rose on OF Good Looking Watch. Oysterflex.
I love that
Master
watch.
Rose on Oysterflex.
Yeah, got that nice red text. You know what's funny, Arch? Remember I told you I went to that wine tasting event at one of my ADs the other day? And
yes.
GMT was messing with me, right? And he's like, oh, maybe you'll see someone who'll recognize you. So I'm like, get the fuck out. Who's going to recognize me, right? You know? So we were like, he goes, I bet you they do. I bet you. So, whatever. Long story short, I go there. I start talking to this guy. He was wearing one. Awesome watch, by the way. And a bunch of cool guys. And, you know, we traded info because they do some meetups in the city and stuff. And when I left, he messaged me after. He said, oh, you're JJ from Archie's show. I was like, oh, look at this. GMT was right.
Look at that. Of
He
course.
was a cool guy. He had all of them. They had a bunch of friends. They were all cool guys. Had a good time there.
Of course. They love you, JJ.
He had that watch. It was really nice in person.
There we go. Oysterflex. Big George. Beautiful watch, that. Big George.
That's for you, George.
You mentioned there was 9 people now. How did you find out about that, JJ?
The guy messaged me. He said he had placed an order for a watch. He got it. It went smooth. Then he said he had a couple more at a good price. Yeah. And the guy took him up on the offer for $43,000 and change. And then today he was supposed to send one of them out. He said, from the last I heard, he said he hasn't heard back from him. He asked for, I could actually message him and see what he said.
Tanzil, $7.
Tanzil, $7. AC in Paddock, the meaning of life.
I just received a gift, guys, from a madman who also gifted total of 10 Archie live stream memberships.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tanzil, for the super chat. Thank you, Madman, for the gift.
Thank you so much.
George, for a super chat. Thank you, Patrick, for saving the day. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so Paul, why don't you answer Tanzil's question? Because I remember you would always say paddock and pussy, paddock and pussy. What happened to that?
You know what? I got to be honest with you, Kelsevitz. Now that I had the collection relieved.
Hey, Tanzil got a gift too from Madman.
It does hurt. It hurts. Kelsevitz, it hurts, okay?
Super chat.
Until I get one again, it really, it does hurt. Yes.
That doesn't answer the question. Is it the meaning of life?
Yes, it is, unfortunately. That's why I'm kind of a bit funny. Yes.
Well, you can get this Yachtmaster under retail, right?
Yes.
You could.
But it's still expensive. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. They're not a cheap watch.
I think like less than 30, right? You could get this one out, or maybe around that. US.
Good point. Thanks, Madman. Tanzil, $7. Thanks, Madman, for the member gift. Thank you so much.
Paul, you said
I don't know.
9.6 on hold. That should be your number one priority. He's not going to hold it forever.
Yeah, we're trying to wrap up the insurance.
Wrapping in rubber. Arch, I got to take off. Thanks for having me on. I got to head out.
JJ, thank you for coming. You doing a show tonight?
No, sir. I'm just.
That's okay. Just going to give you the link if you were, JJ. I was going to give you the link.
Appreciate
you know,
it. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe.
There's no pressure, JJ. You know what? What I love about your show is you do it when you love it. It's not forced. You're not trying to.
Yeah,
you just
do it just for fun. I try to keep some continuity doing it on Sunday. Anything extra is a bonus.
Yeah.
All right.
JJ.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Thank
guys.
you for coming on, man. We love chatting watches.
See you, JJ.
See you, JJ. Thank you.
See you, JJ.
He's very cool. JJ's very cool. Very cool guy. Cool guy. It's Bear. This Yachtmaster's fucking gorgeous. What do you think?
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Hey, AD never calling $10. Lizard, been a member of the Peninsula Hotel since 1997. The dues total 250,000 over the last 24 years. You fuckers thought I was hard on that thief. But but my gut is fat and I trust it.
I love Patrick. Oh, fuck, I love you, man.
I think that's the best looking Yacht Master. How much do those go for? Just maybe 1,000 or 2 over list?
No, a little more than that.
Super chat, Madman, $10. Cheers all. Don't forget to renew it next month.
That's right, Madman. That's right.
Madman. What a beautiful contribution. Thank you so much there. Thank you so much. I got to tell you, Bear,
it's about Keslovich, it's about 2,500 over retail. Now the white gold is actually selling at retail at the moment. 42 millimeter one.
Mr. Val Shu says he knows 7 to 10 collectors that had the gold Yachtmaster. They all flipped it. Why? Mr. Zoso, nice, Madman. Thanks for doing it for Archie. Thank you so much. I got to tell you, thank you so much for doing that.
So, Archie, is this one that you were looking at?
You know what? I think it's beautiful. I think I prefer the 42 white. What do you think, Bear? Bear?
I prefer 42 the 42 white, obviously.
Or the
I got that one.
Yes.
Super chat from the
Tanzil,
boss. The boss is here, guys. The boss.
$7. What is the sweet spot size range for paddock? I reckon it's probably 38, 39 mil tan. I like 37, but I think that
38 for the dress. And
yes.
Obviously Nautilus, Aquanaut, and all that other stuff. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised that 10 doesn't have Aquanaut. That's my favorite Patek. I think it's so fucking cool. The grenade, the green, obviously timely.
Yes. Yep. I was going to add a bit of spice to the program, Bear. I'll tell you another idea, Bear.
Yeah, Mr. Valjoux, $5 super chat with a question regarding the rose gold. And why they flipped that gold Yachtmaster. My theory, Mr. Valjoux, is that majority of the people did not like that it's too small. It is kind of daintier on the daintier side. In a 40 millimeter, wears a little bit like Daytona. And a lot of guys that I know who are not necessarily watch enthusiasts, who wear the Rolex watches just for a status symbol, they don't like the watches like Rolex when it's too small. They do like 42 millimeter better. So I would assume that's the reason why.
So
if anyone has a different, oh yeah, baby. How cool is that watch? Dan, why don't you have this watch?
Right here.
Yeah, other watches. Back to this, and I'll find another one.
Tanzil, why don't you have this coolest watch in the world? That's you, man. That is so you. That's so you.
That's you. There you go.
Yeah, Mr. Valjoux, exactly. Because you know what? Often we in a watch hobby think not always like a Rolex people, right? We think like a watch enthusiast, right? But if you actually go to people who buy Rolex, 1 or 2 Rolexes, or just for the status, they like the big ones. Like Yachtmaster 2 is considered to be a dog among the watch enthusiasts, while in the world of super chat from Tanzil.
Tanzeel, $7. Bear, I had a Nautilus. Don't need poor man's Nautilus.
Yeah. Listen. That was the old story. That's long gone. I always preferred the Aquanaut because of its design and shape over Nautilus. Nautilus always reminded me on the old tube TVs. So I could never get that image out of my mind. I always thought Aquanaut is just so perfect. And that's probably also why from dress watches in Patek, I like Ellipse.
The Ellipse, 100%.
I know. It's
what did you think? Did you like the way they combined the Ellipse and the Nautilus together? You know, they had those combos.
No.
You know, they had an Ellipse. They had
what dial do you like there?
I'll
say again.
I'll find one there.
What color dial do you like?
On Ellipse?
Yeah.
Blue dial,
Blue
white,
platinum,
white metal, white gold, platinum blue dial.
Yeah,
Gorgeous,
I got it.
Gorgeous.
This one.
Oh yes, baby! Look at that. That's such a perfection. Look at that perfection.
You do know there.
Thank you, Patrick, for the super sticker. Love you, brother.
Super sticker, $2. Thank you so much there. Phoenician Cedar, $5. Arch, I was offered a 5196 box and papers, 35,000 within Australia. Please give me your thoughts on that price. I actually am looking at buying a 2-year-old one for 23.5 Aussie.
So that's obviously too high, Archie, right?
Yep. I mean, they are expensive. They are people trying to sell them high, but it's
okay. So you strongly recommend he does not spend that much money on the 5196J.
Fuck me, Dad. That's a yellow gold one. Holy shit. Fuck
hey,
me, Dad.
I thought I couldn't answer my phone, man. I'm just in my condo in China, man. But I'm going on the show, man, to give you an update what I've paid. You want to know what I paid?
What? Yes.
Fuck all, man. I paid nothing, man.
Thank you. BZ, $5. All Genta designs are hideous and should have been locked away in that Zenith safe.
We have a guy who doesn't like Genta design. There we go. Not everyone is the same.
And we've got Mr. Zoso, $5. Thinking of getting a Patek Neptune 5085. Thoughts?
I can get you one of them, man. Just wire the money through. I'll get you one.
These are interesting. They're on a bracelet. They're steel on a bracelet.
It's kind of like beads of rice.
They got that integrated type bracelet on them, which
pretty cool.
I don't know. Bear, can I show you something cool? Can I show you something cool,
Right
Bear?
after you keep up with the super chat.
Keep up with the super chats, OG, man.
Zeal, $14.
So
Archie.
What's the answer to our Mr. Z? What's the answer? You didn't give him an answer.
I think it's too small. This model is not really that wanted. I wouldn't do it.
Hey, Mr. Z, bravo.
They also did a 5055. They also did a 5055, which is on a leather strap version of this. They're 35 mils. They're not. I would say no. Okay. Then for some reason they've never been popular. Okay.
I can't afford it. But
off.
It looks more like a bit of a dog of the Patek range, to be honest. Like it doesn't look. That...
Yeah, and also those bracelets, they're not heavy duty lasting bracelets. When they fall to bits, they're fucked. Tanzeel, $14. Archie's few CEO pieces of housekeeping. Number 1, please say hi to Laura Connor for me, full screen. Laura, thank you. Hello, Laura Connor. Hello, Laura Connor. 2, please change the official currency of AC3 channel to US dollar in honor of the return of Patrick Philippe. Thank you, sir.
Come on. Come on. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
The zeal. And Mr. Valju, $5. Bear Lange 1 with Moon Phase. Or Paddock 5396 in rose gold. Ooh.
Oh, for me, definitely Patek Philippe in rose gold. Annual calendar, beautiful blue dial. There's no debate.
I was going to show you this bear. When they combined a Nautilus with an Ellipse bear, they did do this.
Can you also show, because Mr. Valju, the Lange one with moon phase?
I'm pulling that up now,
so
Bear.
Punters can talk about it and
yeah.
see
Let me
what
just
they
drop
like.
the thing here.
There we go. That's the 5396.
Yeah.
They're very similar in style. They're very similar in their style, but for me, Patek is the way to go. And then rose gold. I don't know if you wanted blue dial, but I'm picking blue dial, definitely.
And then the Lange one. Which one are we going for here, guys?
My choice was Patek, but you guys can decide.
I would go for, you know what? Oh, fuck it. I'll go for the Lange. Okay.
Nato says Bear folded faster than friends. Yeah, rose gold, white dial. Rose gold, white dial is okay too. I would go blue dial. Mr. Valju. But I would still pick even rose gold, white dial, the annual calendar over Lange. What do you mean, Mr. Z? I always fucking give a shout out to Laura. Laura Connor is loved. She's loved. She is appreciated. She's loved and appreciated, Mr. Z. Yeah, Mr. Z, 37 millimeters is small, okay? But then you are tiny man, so...
It's 38 mil. This is 38 mil, Bear. It's 38.
No, he's talking about that ugly one. Ugly. The dog. The dog he wants to buy.
Okay.
You're a little guy, okay?
Look, get the world time. Don't buy this cheap. Don't buy that because it's cheap.
And then Jimmy, Californian dollars, guys. Californian. Mikey, read the super chat. Mikey.
Okay, I will always trade in California dollars, right, Mikey? My home and my native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons' command with glowing hearts.
There you go, gentlemen. There you go.
And we have Mr. Sexy.
Mr. Sexy.
What's going on, boys? How's things?
Just staying
Can you hear me?
man.
Yes, we can.
I'm too sexy for my...
I'm on the sexiest stream on the planet at the moment. What does that say?
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Nice sunglasses. Those are good, nice design. What is that? Ray-Bans or what are they?
No, they're Randolph Engineering. They're a US brand. They make them in the US. One of the only companies.
They're very good. Very good quality.
Glass lenses? Glass lenses?
Glass. Yes. Yep.
What's the name? What's the name?
Randolph Engineering.
I want to write that
You
down.
ever heard of them?
I only wear.
They are expensive as spike.
I don't care. I only wear glass lenses. Right now, I'm wearing Maui Jim's. Randolph what?
Engineering.
Okay,
can we upload for the Superman cap? For the Superman cap, guys, upload please for the Superman cap. Fikers.
Upvote, boys. Upvote and you'll be sexy like us. Come on, upvote and support the show.
There you go.
And super chat your questions in, man. That's what makes the show so good is you guys. Just remember that. Without you guys, we're nothing. So super chat your questions in.
Thank you, Mr. Jim T.
Yeah.
Just remember that. Now you can take me off. I've been on enough. It's all right. Take me off now. It's all good. Thank you.
I'm rocking Maui Jim's right these days.
There we go. There we go, Mikey. Randolph Engineering.
Oh, nice. 410 is not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. No, and then I've got a pair of Maui Jims very similar to these that I wear right now. Titanium frames, glass lenses, and they're kind of aviator-ish like this. And I like them a lot. I like glass lenses. I will only wear glass lenses. I'll go without sunglasses.
You love these. They've got a lifetime warranty on their frame. Lifetime.
Nice. Are they titanium?
You can get titanium ones. Yes, I do have titanium. You can get them.
Okay.
These are awesome, but
Randolph Engineering, the official sunglasses worn at Tip Top Snack Bar.
Yeah,
come and get it, boys.
We haven't seen a Tip Top Cafe ad in a long time. Can we play that?
We played one today, there.
Oh, I wasn't around for it. I'm sorry, I missed it.
I didn't know. Did you play it?
Yeah. Jeez. Just to make sure everyone's happy. Look.
Come and get it. Come and get it. Come and get it. You won't regret it in 2023 at Tip Top Snack Bar. Hoppa! Let's do it, boys. Upvote and super chat. The ARCHIELUXURY Show. Let's do it. That's how you do it. How was that?
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, Maui Jims are great sunglasses. Agreed. They're one of
they're very good.
They're one of the few companies that makes their own lenses.
This is the one you were talking about a couple of years ago or something, Mikey. You're a big fan of these.
What's Archie doing? Is he on the show or is he watching?
I'm here.
He's looking for sunglasses. He's looking for sunglasses. But he's not sure should he get the Persol or these.
Persol,
these are expensive.
Persols, I've got several Persols. Several beautiful. They're beautiful. Comfortable, beautiful.
These are not cheap, Bear.
Not at all. This is a hot. I knew about these, by the way. I love good sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
My favorite actually are my Mont Blanc. To be honest with you, I really enjoy them.
Oh, really? I've never worn those ones before. I've never worn Mont Blanc sunglasses.
And I'm a big Mont Blanc fan, except watches. I don't like their watches.
I'm due for a new pair of sunglasses. I've been wearing mine for years, and it's just time for a.
There's a lot of great brands out there.
Yeah, there are.
All of the people are fantastic. All of the people are really nice, but they're very expensive.
Correct.
Tom Fords aren't bad.
$200 to $600 is not over like too much to spend on sunglasses in my book. You got to pay.
Well, they protect your eyes, man. That's the most important. That's one. Your eyes are important.
Super chat. AD never calling $10. Question for the panel: what smells sweeter, Wizard's rotten teeth, smoky breath, or sweaty swamp ass, or his sweaty swamp ass?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give the sad answer. Neither.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say none of the above. None of the above.
Yeah. So I'll join that one. I'll join that group.
Yeah, Persols, they go back way back, and I mean this is one of the biggest, I guess, advocates for Persol back in the day, Mr. McQueen himself. So
yeah, he was. But also they Persols were one of the first ever sunglass companies to actually make sunglasses back in the day. That's another true fact.
Ah, cool. I used to wear Ray-Bans
and they're still made
back in the day.
And they're still made in it. Oh yeah, Ray-Bans are good, but they're cheap and nasty now.
Now they're shit. Now they're shit. Now they're all plastic lensed and they're shit. They might have one or two models with glass lenses, but I wore Ballaramas and one other model that I can't remember, and I wore them just for years and years and years. Big, heavy, thick glass lenses, green tint, and yeah. But
I like those Oliver's people. Those are cool. Oliver's people. Are these Oliver's
Oliver people, but they're expensive, man.
Are they? Fuck.
They're fucking expensive, brother. Don't worry, you're getting your insurance. You can buy one of them.
Okay.
One of them.
One of the pairs. One. Also, Perzos are still made in Italy, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah,
they're all owned by Luxoflex. Luxoflex owns all of them.
I'm surprised how well they stand up being made in Italy, to be honest.
Paul, what prescription glasses do you have?
Sorry?
What prescription glasses do you have? What are you wearing right now?
Oh, these ones here. What are these? I think these are Country Road. These Australian design one, but I normally look with my health fund. I go to Specsaver. Specsaver lets
for
me.
Mikey, boys, for Mikey, super chat.
Mike,
from Mr. Valjou.
Mr. Valjou, $5.
Mike, what was your first watch, and was
it your exit watch?
My first luxury watch was my Submariner that I bought because of Archie's influence.
Fucking perfect first watch. That's a fucking hit and run.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah. No.
Archie's. And what would you like to be your exit watch, Mikey? Like what at the moment would you perceive as, fuck it, I'm done with watches and this is my fucking ultimate watch?
Oh, I wore that Submariner for years. It was my one and done for a very long time.
If you can choose one to be like final watch, to be like, fuck, nothing can beat this.
I mean, if it's going to be a one and done, it'd probably be a sub 41.
You really love sub. Good, Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to really just be a one and done.
So you're done. You have it. You're done. Yeah, you got sub. Fuck it. Done and over and done.
Everybody knows my grail is that Vacheron. I'd love to have that, but that wouldn't be my one and done. The sub just does it all.
What is your exit watch, Archie? Like, if you actually can come up with the exit watch. Let's say you get it and you're like, I can't do better than this. This is fucking A.
I tell you what. You know what? You would be surprised.
I'm listening.
Yachtmaster 41mm rose gold on Oysterflex.
The one you're talking about the other day.
You're talking 40. You're talking Yachtmaster 2.
40. No, Yachtmaster 1. Yachtmaster 1. The one we had on the screen.
Oh, Yachtmaster 1.
One.
Rose gold.
Gorgeous watch. What about Mr. GMT? What about Mr. GMT?
Well, mine is the day. That's all I want. If I didn't have anything else, I'll be content with my day.
No, you didn't understand. You didn't understand. The grail that if you get it, if you actually get this grail, you would say to yourself, there's no point getting any more fucking watches because I cannot get anything better than this.
Fuck, there's so many out there, man. It's a hard question.
Pick one, Mr. GMT.
All right, don't crucify me if I tell you this, all right?
No.
Please don't crucify me.
You got it.
The Nautilus.
Why would I crucify? It's a fucking bowler watch. Fuck yeah. What about timely?
For me, it would be a root beer.
Root beer?
Root beer.
No, solid gold or two-tone. Solid gold or two-tone.
I'm happy with the two-tone. I think it looks beautiful.
Okay. And Kaslovitz, what about you, brother?
There really is no exit. Once you have this disease, even when you tell yourself...
never mind. Don't give me Goldberg bullshit. That's Goldberg bullshit. Let's just play the game. Give me that one.
I like to tell myself once I get once I get this Star Wheel, it's over and done with.
Fuck, that's
Cool.
amazing.
Ooh, the Star Wheel. Wow.
And you know, Archie, for me,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just gonna go. I'm gonna be humble. I'm just gonna call Meteorite Space Toner, White Gold Meteorite Daytona. How's that?
That's beautiful.
that?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a bowler watch. That's a bowler watch right there. Fuck.
There you go,
That's
guys.
gorgeous.
There you go. Okay, good.
But the truth is, Castlewitch was right. It's hard to just have one watch and just say, then that's it. We got a sickness, man. It's something that we can't stop doing.
I'm not
We
going to
just love it.
deny that, but this was all for the purpose of the game. And Toyota Mo is making a point on that with his super chat for $2. Medium legend.
Toyota Mo, $2.
My brother.
Exit watches is loser talk. No, I think it's. I don't know about that. I always.
And Mr. Z says, coming bear, coming bear, coming bear. Ooh, coming bear, coming. And Gunglutton says,
hang on, we got another super chat here.
Super chat, Gunglutton, $2 for Yachtmaster Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti.
Do you know Toyota Mo? Toyota Mo says, Bear, you get the Space Panda, you will start hunting for Platona. Do you know that I turned down Platona at 25% discount?
Yeah, but different times, Bear.
shit.
That was still a lot of money. It was a lot of money.
Yeah, 25% fucking discount.
Yes.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Well, that means you didn't really love it, and that's how you should buy watches. You shouldn't look at the price. Just if you love it, you buy it. If you don't, you pass.
Two things bothered me. Price, I'm not going to lie. And then the brown bezel. I'm not a fan of that brown bezel. I'm not. They're going to call it chocolate bezel. I got news for you. It's brown. It's not so chocolate. It's brown.
It's brown. Yes.
Yeah, I know, but you do realize, Archie, that's a loss of about $100K.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Sexy, how do you broadcast from the car? Tell me how you do that.
What do you mean?
Like you want to how do you do your show from the you're doing it in the car? How do you do that? You just do it on your phone.
Yeah, I do it on my phone. I've got it charges while I'm doing it because it's the whole unit does it itself. It's a car charging holder, whatever you call it.
I can
it just holds it.
I can weigh in here because I've seen the setup. So his phone isn't exactly a phone. It folds out into like the size of a tablet, right, for a start. So he's got some heavy equipment going. He's got a stand for it that's full electric and is able to charge and all that kind of stuff with it.
Fucking hell!
He's got a full rig set up. It's almost like you're filming a movie there.
Fucking hell! Amazing.
Full studio in his car.
Full studio.
Hey, is this what they call the Tutti Frutti?
Yeah,
that's why it's up there.
Tutti Frutti.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
How the fuck do you time anything with that?
What do you mean time?
Not by color.
It's not. What
bezel means.
The bezel, you use it as a timer.
Yeah, that's long gone. Actually, nobody gives a fuck about that.
Okay. Sorry, man.
Would you wear this, Archie? Would you fucking wear this?
I love to wear this. It's fucking sexy. This is fucking sexy. It's sexy. It's just ridiculous.
You think your wife would jump you when she sees you wearing like this?
I don't care. I just love it. I just love the stone, the colors. Fuck, it's just flamboyant.
But Archie, seriously, how are you going to time anything with it?
I know. That's a good point.
He fucking takes it seriously.
I love you.
This is the perfect watch for AC Morgan.
It's just flamboyant.
Why are you making that conclusion? Why is it not perfect for Archie and me?
Oh, because of the rainbow colors, and the rainbow association.
I see. I understand. So would you say Mark Goldberg would like this watch?
But me and you are pretty progressive, Bear. If someone gave me one of
Archie,
these,
I
I'd
would
swing.
fucking love this. Okay, let's
I'd
not
love
bullshit. I would fucking love. When it came out, people were making fun of it, and I actually said, "Hey, make fun of it. I want it." Guess what? Never got one. Never got one.
I guess everyone had that conservative feel about Rolex at the time, and this sort of was out there, right? Like it was bling bling. So, super chat,
Gun Glutton, $2 reminds me of an old school Little Bright. There we go.
Archie, I'm off. I'll talk to you later on.
See you later, Mr. Sexy. Mr.
See you later,
boys.
Mr. Sexy.
Yeah,
GMT. Thank you.
So the thing is with Darwin, it takes 5 minutes to get everywhere, so it's a quick trip. This is the thing. But yeah,
Now,
this
guys,
is a beautiful piece.
I am going to be
Timely,
honest with you.
can you cover me? Can you cover me for a little bit? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I got to get that bloody oil thing done. He's texted me and said, "Come quickly."
No. You got to
No,
finish
it's
the
okay.
show. You got half an
Okay.
hour. Don't make fucking
Okay.
appointment. Don't fucking be so lazy. People are actually super chatting.
To
No,
Bear's
Okay, we'll
point,
stay.
the Bear's
stay,
point,
we'll stay.
the guy
I'll
dipped
stay.
you around this morning,
Yep.
so he can wait half an hour.
Okay.
To Bear's
Exactly.
point. However, you're the
Exactly.
boss. You do what you want to do.
Okay, that's okay.
No, you're so sneaky. You're so sneaky. Full screen on Archie. I got a question.
Sneaky.
I got a question.
Sneaky.
So where do you
Yes,
want to
sir.
go? Tell me. That's
I
why
gotta
you
get the-
texting me. Is that why you text me, Bear? What do you think? Should we end earlier?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, you are shy. You got caught. Okay, where do you want to go? Tell everyone where do you want to go.
I gotta go and get the oil changed on my car. I went there this morning and he
Where
didn't
are
have
you
the
changing the oil? Who's going to do the job?
the mechanic.
The
Hang
dealer?
on, you started a bit there.
Are you going at the dealer?
I'm going to an independent BMW place.
Do you think that's okay? Do you think the smart thing to do that can void your insurance? That's not good. Are you sure that's a good move? Isn't this on this car you change the oil only once a year?
Yeah, no, but I
remember you changing it about 3 months ago. So what's going on?
No,
Why would you
6
change
months
it?
ago. Because
he's
it's
getting his
10,000.
oil
6 months
changed.
ago. This is only once a year.
10,000. You got to change it, Bear. Change it.
Are you
change
obsessing over this? Are you kind of feeling nervous? You want to make
Yes.
sure it's all
Yes.
perfect inside?
Yes.
You love your BMW. Do you love your BMW more than your own heart and your own internal organs? Are you taking care of you as much as you're taking care of your BMW?
No, I don't know why I don't, Bear. I don't.
So you kind of obsessing right now. Oh, it needs a clean oil. My baby needs to be perfect.
So in all honesty, you eating like pies and sausage rolls in that car would be like someone ripping your heart out, literally, if that's the case.
Look, I don't mind eating the pies in the car because I can vacuum it out.
Because then he gets to clean it. See, he gets to spend time with his baby.
Yeah,
He's
no,
taking
it's
excuses to
just
spend time.
I can look. It's
What
okay.
is he charging you, by the way, to this independent? What is he charging you?
$300 for the filter and oil.
How much?
300 Aussie.
And you're changing a filter as well?
Yeah, oil filter and oil.
And you put in best quality oil, I'm assuming.
Well, I assume so.
Supercharged from this.
This. Love Archie, love Bear, love you all for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dis. We love you too, man. You're a sweetheart. You're such a nice person, by the way. Okay, Archie, so what do we do now? What are we gonna do with you?
I don't know.
We let you go or we give you a hard time?
I don't know, Bear. I don't know. You know, I can.
How do you feel about today's show? Was it decent?
It was fucking very good. It was a good show. It was a bit slow, but you know what?
Look at him. He's even getting ready to go. Look.
We came on. I'm just putting my shoes on.
So basically, let's be honest. 2 punters saved us today, right? Primarily Patrick Philippe and obviously Tanzil, right? Who, by the way, was driving. He was driving. He was supercharging. Huh?
He was driving?
Yeah, he's traveling. You remember he was in Toronto?
Why can't I stream from my phone then? If that's the case, if these fuckers are driving, why can't I stream from my fucking phone? What do you think?
Well, you remember Curly always tried to convince you to do that, but you have some kind of phobia over Gonzo streaming. I don't know why.
Oh, fuck it. Let's stream from the phone. Fuck it. What do you think?
The masker is shocked. 300 Aussie for an oil change. He's shocked.
Well, that's what they charge.
Is this like some kind of fucking magician, wizard type of dealer? Wizard type of mechanic?
Maybe.
Let
me.
I see. I understand.
Oh, I'm gonna stream from the car. Fuck this. What do you think?
Well, that would be interesting. Yeah.
Fuck it.
That'll
What do you think?
be that'll be innovative. Let's try that.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can do that. Then maybe,
come on, transfer to your phone, start walking. Let's get the whole Archie luxury journey here going. Come on.
Okay, Jack.
Hey, Paul, I gotta run, but thank you for having me on. It was fun today.
Transfer to your phone, start walking. Let's get the whole Archie luxury. Oh,
thank you, Keslowitz.
We don't want that.
Take care, guys.
Keslowitz, thank you. Archie's going for an oil change anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
See you next time.
Oh, okay, we want that. Oh, do you want to see what I'm driving? You don't want to see me.
Mrs. also says your oil change should be covered under BMW lease.
Yeah, they only do it at 26,000 kilometers, and I fucking think that's too far.
Last night when you went to sleep, I bet you were actually thinking about this whole oil change.
He probably woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat about the oil change.
Exactly.
I bet you. I honestly, I see you as a guy who's obsessing over his car. Do you love this car more than your watch?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. The thing is, right? Someone's putting their hands on his baby. This is the problem, right? Let's go full screen on this.
Of course. What do we got there? Oh, Archie's in motion. We got Archie in motion. Look at that.
Not much motion, but he's in motion.
Let's go.
Not much.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll go.
Do it. Let's see the beamer. Let's see the beamer. Here we go, guys. That's a famous studio. We're leaving the famous studio.
Crim safe.
There you go.
The door here.
All right. Do we have a bluesy on our wrist?
We got a bluesy on the wrist.
Okay, then we're all set.
I just got to get my wife to move her car out. Hey, darling.
And monogram shirt.
I'll go now. Can you hear me, guys? Okay.
Yeah.
We can hear you perfect.
Archie
I'll go
luxury.
down and get the oil done. Okay. Okie dokie. Look at this, guys. I'm going into the garage.
Nice. There's a grass trimmer there.
There.
Ooh, look at this beauty. Look at this fucking beauty, guys.
Oh, it looks like it could be raining soon. I hate this. And whenever I go out, it's always raining. You know that?
You're being punished for having to take the beamer out. See, it's raining.
100% right, guys. Okay.
Ooh, look at all this fancy lights inside too.
Is Beamer going to talk to you, Archie?
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Archie, is Beamer going to talk to you?
Yep.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just hang on. I'm going to flip the camera.
Flip the camera.
There you go.
Settings.
Guys, super chat and upvote for Archie's Gonzo streaming attempt. Come on, guys, let's encourage the fucker, okay?
That's some really nice door trim. Oh, there we go.
Look at our pontiff in a beamer.
You know what he's doing? We're getting to sit in the seat next to him. This.
Nice.
Pavel says your BMW looks like a nightclub, Archie. Hello.
There we go.
Look at that brand placing here in this movie. No, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
Just make sure you have a sound on that you're not mute. That's all.
Hello?
No sound. There you
go. Perfect.
Hello.
Perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Yes.
Can you hear me now? 1 minute.
Yeah,
we said perfect and yes. That's not exactly the most flattering view, Archie.
Hello.
Trying to help you out here, mate. Yep. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you great. We can hear you great.
This Gonzo streaming's working well.
How far do you need to go?
1 minute, guys. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
Bear, can you hear him? I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear him, but when he talks, oh, look at this fucking.
There we go.
Look at this gentleman in BMW. Look at this guy.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
we hear you perfect, man.
We hear you. We can't
Can
see
you
you
hear
now.
me okay?
Yeah, yes.
But better than ever. Better than ever.
What the hell went wrong here?
Nothing. What the fuck is wrong with him? Everything is fine.
Smooth as silk.
Super chat from Sirocco Sales.
Can you read this, Archie, or not? Probably not.
You read it.
All right, Sirocco Sales, $5. I streamed from his car back in October. It is like a nightclub.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you, Sirocco. And yeah, it looked pretty snazzy in there. It looked pretty cool in there. But this is, it's a bit of a disaster at the moment.
You sounded like him when you said that.
I've been practicing. I've been practicing there. What can I say? Oh, that's
good for you. Good for you. So, guys, what are we gonna chat about for the next 20 minutes? Come on, tell us. Give us a topic.
I've got a pair of these on the way at the moment. Actually, I've got the black pair, and I've got these on the way. And I know Mr. Sexy has the Steve McQueen, the ones that fold in the middle, but these are pretty much them without the folding portion. What do you got for Sonny's Bear?
I have few. I have Persols, which I don't like because they don't sit nicely behind my ears.
Yeah.
I have a couple of Ray-Bans, which are quite decent, and they're kind of like Tudor, like just a bit.
Yeah.
I have Cartier vintage ones, the same ones that from the movie Wall Street.
Yeah.
I have those are kind of special. I really enjoy wearing them with my gold Cartier Santos. I have my favorite. Super chat.
Mr. Valju, $10. Arch, here is $10 off your oil change. So now it's 290 Aussie dollars.
Thank you very much, Mr. Valju. You are also big help tonight. We really appreciate you helping us.
Yeah, awesome questions.
And then Mont Blanc, which is my favorite brand, and I love those sunglasses. I actually rebought them, so that means I really love them because I forgot them once in the on a flight, and I never got them back. They were stolen or lost, whatever. And then I bought the same brand, same ones again, which is tribute to how much I actually like them. Yeah.
So, Bear, would you honestly go out and buy one of these after you have your meteorite dial Daytona?
Honestly,
is this a Bear watch?
This is not Bear watch. I'll be honest, but I think it's fun watch, and I think it's cool because it's fun and cute.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like a gummy bears. You know the little gummy bears. You know. So it's kind of like I love the colors of it. I love I love Yacht Master to begin. So I'd like to have it, but if I have to make a choice, obviously, I would go for the meteorite. Now, I never been big on precious stones on a watch, but I'm slowly warming up to them. I know that Bud the stud bought the recently the day date with pavé dial, and at one time I would say absolutely not. But for some reason, it's growing on me more and more. There's something, it has to be factory set, to be honest with you, because otherwise it just doesn't feel right. But I think I would enjoy some precious stones on Rolex watch. Which exactly and what exactly, I don't know. Probably I would enjoy probably on a day date. That just makes most sense to me.
Well, Mr. Sexy, Mr. GMT, he has a date just with a diamond dial. That looks pretty nice. I'm not a big fan of diamond dial, but when you see it, the two-tone, right size, great dial, it just sets it off. Yeah, it looks nice. Classy.
Yeah, I think it's acquired taste. There's no question about it. And through the time, you kind of start. Sometimes you change your taste, right? Sometimes it just happens. It's like your taste evolves or changes. I don't even want to use the word evolves because that indicates that your taste is better and better, not necessarily just different.
It just adjusts over time, right?
Right. I never really know where am I going to be even 3 months from now. I remember being really hating on the rose gold, and then it changed completely, and I started loving it. Or I remember hating a faux patina, but then there are certain watches I start loving with faux patina.
Yeah.
So there is no like 100%. I never really believe in that you're never going to change your mind or change your taste.
And this is why, going back to what you said earlier, I mean, this was a pretty, it stuck with me, this comment, yeah? Even though you buy a watch to go, look, I'm never going to sell this watch, yeah? You have to think of it as, at some point, I might sell this. My taste might change. I might end up getting rid of this, so I need to make sure. And I think we were talking about the Omega, the world time, yeah? So you get it on the bracelet, you go buy the rubber strap after as an afterthought. That way, when you're ready to sell, you've got it all. You're good to go.
Very, very good point. And oh, by the way, yes, Mr. Baljou says the Rolex baguettes rock. Yeah, they do. And
the medium legend Toyota Mo, $5. Gonzo Stream to the mechanics. AC3 should grab the mechanics' butt for ratings gold. Look, it was almost to the mechanics, right? It was we got as far as the driveway, and it went pear-shaped after that, probably like the mechanics' butt.
Yeah, unfortunately we never managed to succeed the Gonzo streaming with the big boy.
No, this is going to take some practicing.
Yeah.
I did like the fact that we ended up sitting in the Beamer next to him because he hasn't got a phone holder, so we ended up sitting in the seat next to him.
Yeah.
So because of this failed attempt at Gonzo streaming, what should be the punishment for AC3? What should he be eating in his car?
Actually, let's make a punishment that he cannot eat anything for fucking a day, maybe 1 day of fasting. Well, that would be actually more beneficial to him. Intermittent fasting. Let's give it a try. I think it might actually help. Fasting, intermittent fasting is pretty good for you. You can really cleanse yourself. You know that?
It's good for you 100%, but can Archie do it? This is the question.
I don't know. Maybe we try to encourage him to go 24 hours with drinking water only.
That'd be interesting.
And obviously we can supercharge for that and see. But he has to be on honor, right?
Honest.
So basically, no lying, no bullshit. Go 24 hours without eating anything. From the time We start the show. We cannot tell him that. We say, okay, how much super chat you want for it? And then he has to keep the word. He has to actually go through it. I could do it eyes closed. Eyes closed.
I think that's a good idea. I reckon that's the punishment for the failed Gonzo stream. So Archie, I don't know if you're watching. I don't know if you're on the tubes and you're paying attention. But tomorrow we're going to put out the call for, because of the punishment, who's prepared to sponsor your 24-hour famine. We're going to set a price. And
hey, can you? Sorry to interrupt you. Can you throw the link for our rancher?
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it. You go, rancher. Done. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Let's see what Rancher has to say about it too. I'm sure he's got a couple of choice words. Where are we? Come on, Rancher.
Wait, I'll send him on his phone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just asked me so. Okay, I sent it to him.
Brilliant.
There we
Mikey,
go.
what do you think would be a fair punishment? And hang on, before you do, swinging kangaroo, $5. Let me get this clear. He has to work from 6 to 9 and decide to go get an oil change at 9. Fike me dead. And why doesn't he use the AirPods? I got them to you for Gonzo. Wow, so you've sponsored him for the Gonzo stream. You've provided the AirPods and you didn't use them. Rancher.
Hey, how's it going? How goes it, guys? Hey, Bear.
Hi, Cliver.
Oh,
so Archie's getting punished.
Who's
They
getting
told me
punished?
not to punish the Archie for. Do you really need a reason to punish Archie? I mean,
is
well, okay.
I think anybody from
for our
Archie can come up
entertainment.
with one.
For our
Right.
entertainment, let's just punish Archie for fun.
Exactly. Exactly.
So the excuse we're going to use is the failed
something
Gonzo
to do,
stream.
you know?
What's new, Rancher? What's going on, man?
My daughter eloped.
Ooh.
Ah, wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's kind of heavy.
Little bit, tiny bit, yeah. Then again, she brought him around to meet the family on Christmas. I should have my antenna should have been up and saying,
Your
Is
meter
the
should
guy,
have been going off.
is the guy an okay guy?
Yeah, seems to be all right.
He was.
But how old is your daughter?
She said, she prefaced it when we had dinner. She's like, insisted, Dad, let's grab a bite. Let's grab a bite. I'm going to tell you something, Dad, but let me preface this by saying, number one, I am 27 years old. Okay. Duly noted. Yeah. Yeah. And dropped the news on me. She's like, we didn't, we strongly, and we didn't want to go through a lot of fuss and muss. And
that's actually fucking beneficial to you, man. No headaches.
No wedding.
Oh, what do you mean no wedding?
Exactly.
So
You don't.
No wedding.
Father the
no
bride is,
reception, meaning no reception. She got married, right?
Father the bride usually has to pay for the wedding, man.
Right.
So you got
Guess
off.
what? You can get another watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you don't have to sell a watch. Either way, it's not good. It's not bad. It's okay.
Well,
man.
yeah. And
you
what?
Thank her. You should thank her.
I have actually, but
Is she more like you or like your wife? Who did she pick up personality from?
Tough one. Maybe I think maybe she dressed a little bit more towards some other.
Muted if you're doing that.
Sorry,
You know, Curly got to chat with your former wife in Krapi's. What's it called?
Oh, you can get
Live
fired.
stream. He did not know, so he was mesmerized with the idea that he actually discovered that she's your wife.
Well, no, actually, she's just an long-time ex-girlfriend.
Well, okay. Either way, the former girlfriend, right?
Venetian Sitter, $5. Clive, did you gift the lyric to your new son-in-law?
No, he's not a watch guy. He also works around heavy machinery, and I only have one now. So I only have one, and I'm keeping it.
There you go.
So how did the father of the bride, so to speak, take it?
Well, it's just like fait accompli. It's been done. it's done. So it's just like, okay, well, sweetie, God, good luck. I mean, love you.
Yeah, good for you. It's okay, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Weddings can be like often like stressful. You know, a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Where like it's like you skated. You got off easy on both sides because you get crazy grandmothers and that want it this way and that way and it can get really whacked out.
Both grandmothers are dead.
Globers, go buy a watch to commemorate.
Well, it actually, I think it happened roughly the same time I got the Lurican. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go. So the Lyric is your
that or the Henry Mosier, the Mosier Henry double hairspring.
Did you?
Cool.
Somebody said you just got a Moser.
Yes.
Which Moser did you get?
The Henry double hairspring in white gold.
Can you bring it up, please, Tommy?
Double hairspring, huh? Oh, that's okay. I think I've seen that one.
So
it's got
in what iteration did you get it, the Rancher?
Well, probably the last iteration, I think. I'll have to go back and look. It's a complete set, so I'll have to go back and look.
All right, but what metal did you get?
White gold.
White gold?
Kind of Tourneau, or did you get the squarish?
I can't think the Tourneau. White gold, the most racist gold of them all.
So yours is like this, a little bit slightly Tourneau shaped.
That is basically, they're all Tourneau shaped. That's, but yeah.
Well, there was a picture of a square one there, and there was just maybe they weren't all of the same.
Mikey, that was a smartwatch. It looked like, or something similar.
Did you?
Oh, was it? Okay.
What did Mark Goldberg say about this watch?
He's not wild about it.
Well, do I need to tell you that's how I feel about it? It's the same, or you kind of figure that?
Well, okay. I don't want to say I don't care because that would make me sound uncaring.
I know. No, I gotta be honest with you. I really like Lyric. I genuinely do. But
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm not a big fan of this, but I know you like this kind of stuff.
Well, the thing is, Mosier also quit making it. Of course, this sold originally for like $28,000, but they basically said this is tougher. They basically said, screw it. It's easier for us to do a tourbillon than a double hairspring.
And guess who woke up? Guess who woke up to say hi to Rancher?
Okay, sure. And like I said, it's getting to where I don't even,
Sorry, super chat, boys. Clyde Minotaur Wrangler, please differentiate Rolex from Archie Luxury.
Well, just as like chimpanzees and humans have like 95% similar DNA, but it's just arranged slightly differently. It's the same thing with Archie Luxury.
You know what? That's actually factual. It's actually more than 99%. It's like I read it's like a 99.70 something, blah, blah, blah. So it's a minuscule difference.
I love it, Bear, when you go blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah, or it could be like 99 lift balloons, but anyway.
99 Luftballons. Yeah, that's right.
Now, but with Archie, he's very lazy and a little greedy, but with an overwhelming sense of entitlement. Whereas Rolex is very greedy and a little lazy, but also with an overwhelming sense.
Yeah, they're lazy as well. Let's not bullshit.
A little lazy. But they're a lot more greedy than lazy. They want all the money, but they will not do one bit more of effort than they absolutely have to get it.
So basically, you're telling us that Archie is really almost like Rolex. Yeah, almost like Rolex.
No, but I see it like someone's working career, right? When you're young, you do all the hard yards, you bust your ass kind of thing, and that's what Rolex did. And they did their renovations and everything then, and now they're in their twilight years where they just get to relax and jump on the bench and enjoy life.
They're resting on their laurels.
When they were 17, it was a very good year. No, sorry.
I like that. Guys, we're almost done the show for today. Please remember to upvote. When we end, we're going to transfer you to watch Nicholas, who started his live stream. Archie did set up the link. And we hope you can bring us back to let's say 85 upvotes. Tonight is a bit slow night. And we appreciate your support.
Now,
upvote, everybody. Do it.
No, actually, yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna say her current names, but her current handles, but was on what is it? Crappy Luxury. And basically said, well, I know he likes to make fun of my drinking, but I really don't. And then she said, and then for the rest of the live stream, she basically downed a bottle of wine.
Who did it? Who?
on one of her, hot.
Who drank the wine?
The ex. The ex.
Oh, the ex?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hatsi, right? Was it Hatsi? If I remember
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Okay. No, but that's the name she uses on the avatar, Hatsi or something.
Yeah, he's taking the fifth, man.
Okay, well, hey, he's a lawyer. I don't argue with lawyers.
Well, then at some point, I think she backed away from the camera and inhaled deeply, and a couple a couple guys are saying, "Wow, Clyde wasn't kidding." I'm like, no, I was not.
All right.
That's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thanks for having me on, Barris.
Thank you for coming on, Cliver, and hopefully you'll jump again soon. Okay, last words from Timely.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for being on. Big special thank you to Tan, Patrick, and so forth for all the big super chats that we had coming through. Rancher, thanks for being on. Hunting Cat, always a pleasure. Bear Clooney watchers, I know today isn't your day, but we really appreciate you being on. And every other guest that we had as well, thank you guys for jumping on. This has been the Archie Luxury program, and I guess everyone's going across to watch Nicholas now. Have a good day. Thank you.
Please remember to have your Minotaur spayed or neutered.
That too.
Enjoy your lyrique.